Okay. Alright, let's keep going. Hold on. Oops. Oh, yeah. I forgot that this was a change. Let me see. Oops. I just went to Doki Doki. Oopsie. I want to see real quick. Doki Doki. Okay. Let me check this out. I don't have mail. My pictures are... Okay, let's on the Tsuki stuff. The settings. Oh, that's kind of nice. Let me turn that just a bit. Why is VSync off? Let's turn that on. Files. That's kind of neat. This is the other stuff. Okay, let's go. Hopefully my voice doesn't suck today. That was painful yesterday. I'm out of practice. Yep. Alright. Let's keep going. Hint, you can use the skip button to fast forward through every text you've already read. God damn it. Hang on a second. Testing something real quick. Why does this keep doing this? I feel like my connection should be fine. It's probably the internet, which I hate. Okay. Alright, so where were we? We were reading poems, right? Yeah, we were reading poems. Great. Looks like Yuri is down for the count. Okay. I guess I'm next then. Sayori hops out of her chair and cheerfully walks to the podium. This one's called My Meadow. Ah, that's great. Sorry, I giggled. I giggled stupidly. Sayori. It's a lot harder than I thought. How did you guys do it so easily? We didn't read. Oh, try to think of it like you're saying to other people. Imagine you're saying to yourself like in front of a mirror or in your own head. Your empty head. It's your poem, so it'll come out the best that way. I see, I see. Okay then. Sayori begins her poem. Somehow it feels like her soft voice was made as a perfect match. The poem isn't aimlessly cheery like Sayori is. It's serene and bittersweet and depressing. If I were to read this on paper, I probably wouldn't think much of it. But hearing it come from Sayori's voice almost gives it a whole new meaning. Maybe this is what Sayori meant when she said she likes my poems. It's like I get to reach more deeply into someone I thought I knew through and through. Sayori finishes and we applaud. Woo, that sucked! I did it! Good job, Sayori. Even Ferrando liked it. I guess that's a good sign. What does that even mean? It came out nicely, Sayori. The atmosphere of the poem fits you really nicely. But it might be that other poems wouldn't work quite as well with that kind of delivery. I don't really understand. Good, don't. In other words, I've seen poems of yours where that sort of gentle delivery wouldn't work as well. They might need a little more force behind them depending on what you're reading. Oh, I know what you mean. Well, I've been practicing that kind of thing. It's just embarrassing to do in front of everyone. Wink, wink. The next time I'm gonna make you pick a poem that challenges you a little more. We don't have much time before the festival, you know. Okay. Now, who's next? Natsuki? Fuck you. Don't make me go before Ferendo. It's not like I could compare to you guys anyway. Might as well let Ferendo lower everyone's stances a little before I have to do it. Natsuki, you're so depressing.
It's fine, it's fine. I might as well get it over with. But it's not like I have much of a selection of what to read. I'll just have to go with what I wrote for today. I stand up and step in front of the podium. Everyone has their eyes on me, making me feel terribly awkward. I get the feeling if I fuck up, I'm gonna be ruined for the rest of my life. I recite my poem. Since I'm not exactly confident in my own writing, it's hard to put energy into it. Despite that, once I finish, I receive applauses anyway. Great. I got the consolation prize of everyone clapping because I was that stupid at it. Sorry, I'm not really good as everyone else.
Don't worry about it so much. Even though you suck, we'll still clap for you. I think it's less about your abilities and more about your lack of confidence in your writing. That's something that'll improve over time, though.
Yeah, maybe.
Alright then. That just leaves you, Natsuki. Go fuck up there. Yeah, I'm going.
Natsuki begrudgingly gets out of her seat and makes her way to the podium.
This poem is called... It's called... Why are you looking at me?
That's a nice title.
Because you're presenting... Anyway, the poem is called Jump.
I made this joke the last time. But it's like,
jump around. Jump around.
Natsuki takes a breath. When she starts reciting her poem, her sour attitude disappears a little. She's like a Sour Patch Kid. First she's sour, then she's sweet. While she's still a little unenthused, her poem has a rhythm and rhyme to it. It's Natsuki's trademark style, and it works surprisingly well when spoken aloud. The words feel like they bounce up and down as if giving life to the poem. Natsuki finishes and everyone applauds. She huffs back to her seat.
That wasn't so bad, was it? Easy for you to say. You better not make me do that again. Oh well, too bad. Do you at least feel prepared enough to recite a poem in front of other people? I mean, doing it in front of other people would be way easier. I can put on whatever face I want for the other people. Like, watch this.
Brings out a knife, starts carving her face out, and just puts it on her.
There, see? But when it's just my friends, it's just embarrassing. That's a surprise, Natsuki. I think it'd be the other way around for me. Well, that's just how it is, so shut up. Well, I guess in that case, you won't have much to worry about for the festival. That said, I want to thank everyone for coming through. Clap, clap, clap. It might be hard, but I hope you all have an idea of what it's like now. Make sure you pick a poem and get enough practice for the festival, okay?
Okay.
I'll be making pamphlets, so let me know ahead of time what you'll be reciting.
Jeez. I should probably find some other poems to recite instead.
That's fine too. Doesn't have to be your own. I'm already pleasantly surprised that you're putting in all this effort for the club. It makes me really happy.
Yep, no problem.
Okay, everyone. I think that's about it for today. I know the festival's coming up, but let's try to write poems for tomorrow as well. It's been working out really nicely so far, so I'd like to continue that. As for the festival, we'll finish planning tomorrow and then we'll have the weekend to prepare. Monday's the big day. Garfield's Day. We hate Mondays. I can't wait. I could do this. I could do this. I could do this. Mrs. Puff, my hand is cramping.
Alright. I stand up, and then I sit back down. There's no way I'll be able to find the same enthusiasm as Sayori and Monica, but I'll do my best to get through it. If it's for the sake of the club, and impressing Monica, then I'll have to do my best, I guess. Ready to go, Sayori?
Yep. Look at you two always going home together like that. What are you, stupid? It's kind of adorable, isn't it? Ha.
Jeez, guys. Don't make such a big deal out of it.
Must be a little nice, though.
Well, How am I supposed to respond to that? Let's go, Sayori. We'll just wallow in everyone else's jealousy.
It's okay, Farindo. You don't have to say it.
Whatever, let's go already. I walk home with Sayori once more. Even though it's only been a few days, a lot of things have already changed. But today, Sayori's being a little quieter than usual on the way home. Hey, Sayori.
Sorry, I was spacing out.
Ah, no wonder.
I was thinking about something from earlier. I like how we get to talk and stand here. I mean,
Sayori fumbles with her words.
so let's just say that one day Natsuki asked to walk home with you.
Huh?
What would you do?
Say yes and dump you. What kind of question is that? You're kind of putting me on the spot here.
Well,
Well, oh, save. Even though it won't matter, I would still... What did I do last time? Shit. Well, I would walk home with Natsuki. I'm going the full Natsuki route here. Or I'd still walk home with Sayori. I'll still walk with Sayori. I'll be nice. Sayori, you really think I would ditch you for Natsuki? 'Cause I would.
but she's so cute and fun to be around, and she likes anime like you, dumbass.
Jeez. I already see her in the club every day. I already hate her. Besides, you always seem to really like going home together. I wouldn't just ruin that for you.
You're so silly, Farindo. You think about me too much sometimes.
Actually, I don't.
Natsuki would deserve it if she wanted it, so...
Sayori, I've already made up my mind. I would rather walk alone. I really can't figure you out sometimes.
Sorry.
Besides, what's the point in speculating something that's never going to happen? The conversation trails off. It's kind of a weird thing for Sayori to care so much about, but I want to respect her and keep her happy too. Then again, the festival's only a few days away. Who knows what'll happen in that time? Yeah. Okay. Just be safe. Alright, we're still going for Natsuki. So, summer rainbow? Nope. Happiness? Nope. Mouse. Parfait. Chocolate. Anime. Doki Doki. Starscape. That's the wrong one. Special. Nope. Candy. Probably suicide. Cheeks. Nibble. Sunny. Twirl. Determination. Romance. Marshmallow. Dream. Jumpy. Okay, I think I got it. Okay.
Oh man, no one's here. I'm the last one here again.
Don't worry, I just walked in too.
Were you practicing piano again? Yeah. Ha 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 ha. You must have a lot of determination. I play Undertale a lot. Starting this club and now picking up piano. You're like the impossible girl. Well, maybe not determination, but I guess passion. Remember that the club wouldn't be here if it wasn't for all of you. And I'm super happy that you're all willing to help out for the festival too. Oh, I can't wait for the festival. It's gonna be great. Weren't you complaining about it yesterday, Natsuki? You two-faced son of a bitch. Well, yeah. I'm not talking about our part of the festival, but it's a whole day of school where we get to play and eat all kinds of delicious food.
You sound a bit like Sayori all of a sudden.
Monica, do they usually have fried squid? Squid? What's a squid? That's a pretty specific thing to look forward to. Oh, come on. Are you saying you don't like squid? You of all people? Hey, I didn't say I don't like it. Besides, what do you mean by you of all people? Because it's right in your name. Monica.
What? I don't get it.
That's not how you say my name at all. Also, that joke makes no sense in translation.
Yeah, I figured it doesn't make sense.
Ah, never mind. Let's just focus on our event for now, okay? Haha. Fine. Your reaction aren't as fun as Yuri's or Sayori's anyway. Excuse me? Where is Sayori anyway?
Oh, there you are. Sayori sitting at a desk in the corner of the room, looking down at nothing. I walk over to her. Hey Sayori, wake up. I wave my hand in front of her face. You're spacing out again.
Sorry. Don't mind me. You can go talk to everyone else.
Huh? No worries, Zero. Is everything alright?
Of course. Why wouldn't it be?
Just feels like you're a little off. Sorry for assuming things.
Jeez, you worry too much about me. I'm fine, see?
Sayori shows me a big smile, but deep down, she's crying inside.
Don't let me distract you from having fun with everyone.
Okay, bye. If you say so. I worriedly glance at Sayori before turning back toward everyone else. But the conversation has already dispersed with everyone back at their usual activities. Maybe I should ask Monica if she's noticed anything about Sayori recently. Since they've been preparing for the festival, they must be spending a lot of time together. I timidly approach Monica, who is shuffling through some papers at her desk.
Ferendo, what's up?
Hey, this might sound a little strange, but have you noticed anything with Sayori recently?
Anything up with her? Well, I gave her some uppers and then I gave her some downers. In what way do you mean?
Maybe I'm reading into it a little too much, but she seems a bit downcast today.
Oh, you think so? Well, definitely. I can't say I've noticed anything about her.
Monica peers across the room at Sayori, who is idly dragging a rubber eraser up and down her desk. Silly Sayori, she can't erase anything with that thing.
Maybe there's something on her mind, but I'm surprised I'm not the one asking you, Ferendo. You certainly know her a lot better than I do.
Yeah, but she's never really like this. She always talked to me about things that bothered her. But this time when I asked her, she was really dismissive. Sorry, I know it's not your problem, but I'm making it your problem. I just wanted to ask if you knew anything, so I'll drop it now.
No. It's important to me too. I mean, I'm also friends with her. And I also care about the well-being of my club members, you know. Maybe I'll try talking to her myself.
Are you sure about that?
She seems like
she wanted to be left alone.
Are you sure? Maybe she just has a hard time bringing it up with the person of interest.
Person of interest? What do you mean by that?
I'm saying that maybe the thing on her mind is you, Ferendo.
Really? Me? How on earth would you come to that conclusion? I hate her.
Well, I probably shouldn't say too much, but Sayori talks about you more than anything else you know.
Gross.
She's been so much happier ever since you joined the club, but now she's depressed, so it's your fault. It's like an extra weight was turned on inside of her. Extra light, extra weight.
What? No way. Sayori is always like that. She's always been full of sunshine. It's not any different than how it's always been.
Ha! You're so funny, Ferendo. You should stop. Have you thought that maybe you've always seen her so cheerful? Because that's just how she is when she's around you?
No.
Oh, I said too much. I'm sorry, what do I do what do I know anyway? I'm only the creator of this whole game. I didn't mean to jump to conclusions, so you should just forget about what I said.
Alright.
I'll try to talk to her, so try not to think about it for now.
Alright. Monica smiles meaningfully. Oh my gosh. Hold on a second. I don't know what the hell's going on here. Let me see something. Okay. I don't know why it's being weird. Like, my internet's being so weird. Da. Let's try this. I hate this. I hate how it keeps doing this. Like, my internet's being so freaky right now. I don't know why. Maybe I need to like unplug and plug it back in. I'll do it later. Monica smiles meaningfully. I know she said to forget about it, but I can't. But I already know that I won't be able to get her words out of my head. Monica stands up from her desk and walks across the room to where Sayori is sitting. I watch her kneel down to Sayori and gently talk to her. You suck! but she's keeping her voice quiet so I can't hear her from here. I sigh and sit myself down. I know Sayori told me not to worry about her and to have fun with everyone else. But that's impossible to do when she's behaving like this, you know, like a child. Exactly how much do I care about her? I don't know. That I'm letting this weigh on me down so much. Now it feels like I'm the one behaving out of the ordinary. But there's nothing I can do besides wait for Monica. Hey, you! I look up to see Natsuki next to me. Are you just gonna sit there and keep staring at nothing? There isn't that much time, so... I'm sorry. I didn't mean to make you worry or anything. It's not like I'm worried. I was just... Natsuki glances down at her side. She's holding a volume of manga in her hand. That's right. Something just came up for a minute, but we can get started now. It doesn't matter what's happening in the background. I won't make you wait any longer. Jeez. Now you're making me feel like a jerk. If something's bothering you, then you could just tell me to leave you alone and I will. Okay, leave me alone. Okay, bye. I mean, assuming you didn't feel like talking about it or anything. She practically mumbles that last part. Nah, I'm probably making it seem like a bigger deal than it is. I've just been thinking about Sayori, that's all. Sayori? Thinking about her? Why? She seems pretty down today, but she didn't want to admit it to me. So I can't help but wonder if something happened to her. Oh. Natsuki exhales. Well, first of all, you should really work on your phrasing. But anyway, you're her best friendo, right? Yeah, I guess so. Yeah. Then I guess in that case, I think you should trust her a little more. If she needed you, then you would be the first person she would go to, right? Well, I guess that's true. I mean, some people just have those days. You can't always avoid it. If anything, she probably doesn't want you to worry about her because it's not important. See, it's not important. You could just forget about her. Come stay with me. Yeah, that's kind of what she said to me. Maybe it's not right for me to go against her wishes. Exactly. Forget about her. If she needs you to worry about her, then it'll be a lot more obvious. Yeah, I should have thought of that way from the start. Natsuki feels with the book she's holding in her hand. She really means a lot to you, doesn't she? Don't get the wrong idea or anything. We've just been friends for a long time. We walk home together. We do everything that's what a couple would do, but we're just not dating. We're in the friend zone. It's normal to be worried about your friends. I mean, if you're worried about me, you were worried about me, so... I was not! Jeez, if you're fine, then let's hurry and get started already. Yeah.
Okay, everyone.
Okay, I guess we didn't do anything. After some time passes, Monica calls out to the club room.
Why do we share our poems now?
Before I know it, everything is back to normal. Everyone goes to retrieve their poems and I do the same. I make eye contact with Monica and she smiles at me. I wonder what she was talking about with Sayori. She was probably like insulting her. Stuff that girls do to each other probably sometimes. Who should I sell my show to first? Sayori. Hey, Sayori.
It's nice, I guess.
Thanks. Come on, I'm going to tell you hate it. You hate it, don't you? You hate me. Well, guess what, Sayori? I hate you.
Well, you don't need to worry about what I think. After all, you wrote it for someone else, didn't you?
Yes.
Probably Natsuki.
How do you know? I didn't write this for anyone specifically.
Maybe. That's not really what I meant, though. But it's okay. You're making new friends just like I was hoping.
You liar!
That makes me really happy.
You liar!
And you're happy too, right?
Yes!
In this club?
No! Well, of course I am.
Good. That's all that matters to me. Thank you, Ferendo.
Sayori, is there something wrong?
Huh? No, nothing. I'm just a little tired today. Huh?
Alright. Sayori, are you on the drugs again?
No.
Just tell me if you need anything.
I will. Don't worry about me, okay? You can go play with everyone else now.
Phrasing, if you insist.
Yay! I'm gonna go home a bit early today.
Sayori?
Tell Monica I wasn't feeling well, okay? I'll see you tomorrow.
Before I can say anything else, Sayori cheerfully walks out of the classroom humming to herself. Who should I show my poem to next? Okay. Bye, Sayori. Monica. What did you tell Sayori? Did you tell her that she was dumb and stupid? And just like insulted her to her face where she just felt bad and want to go home? Because I could believe you if you did.
Hi, Ferendo. Have you thought about what you want to submit to perform at the festival?
Yes, I want to say... Well, being in this club is one thing, but performing in front of a bunch of people, that's one thing. I'll have to give it some more thought.
Okay, no pressure. But whatever you do, I'm sure it'll turn out great. It would also make me happy to see. Ahaha! Anyway, let's take a look at today's poem.
Sure. I let Monica take the poem I'm holding in my hands.
Sticking with the Natsuki style once more, I see. Weirdo. You can't write for shit. You really like Natsuki, don't you?
That's a lie.
Oh, come on, Ferendo. You only like her because she likes anime. It's awfully suspicious, you know. I'm not gonna say sus because that meme is stupid. Spending time with her in the club room every day, pretending to like the manga she's into. You know how Natsuki is.
You know how Natsuki is. If I don't indulge her, she'll end up hating me.
No, I think you're misunderstanding, Ferendo. It's not like Natsuki just hates anyone who doesn't give her what she wants. She hates everybody who doesn't give her what she wants. She hates everyone who does give her what she wants. Yeah, she's assertive, but she's not that selfish. In fact, I think you're the only one who's indulged her as much as you have.
Is that so? I kind of knew that, but I just didn't want to admit it. So I just need to ask
one thing of you. Be careful, please. Natsuki's kind of unpredictable. I've seen the stuff she reads, it's really weird. A lot of times she doesn't even know what she wants. After all, she's the youngest one here. She might not know how to handle her own feelings properly. What I'm saying is, if something bad happens, then I could end up damaging the club too. And you wouldn't want to do that to me, right?
Yes, I'm not sure how to respond to Monica. While I care about her in the club, it's also kind of unfair to bring that up.
Well, you're smart. I'm sure you'll do the right thing.
Monica smiles sweetly.
Anyway, I'll share my poem with you now, right?
Okay, alright. The lady who knows everything. An old tale tells of a lady who wanders Earth, the lady who knows everything, a beautiful lady who has found every answer, all meaning, all purpose, and all that was ever sought. And here I am, a feather. Lost adrift the sky, victim of the currents of the wind. Day after day I search with little hope, knowing legends don't exist. But when all else has failed me, when all others have turned away, the legend is all that remains. The last dim star glimmering in the twilight sky, until one day the wind ceases to blow. I fall, and I fall and fall and fall even more, gentle as a feather, and a dry quill expressionless. But a hand catches me between a thumb and forefinger, the hand of a beautiful lady. I look at her eyes and find no end to her gaze. The lady who knows everything knows what I'm thinking. Before I could speak, she responds in a hollow voice. I have found every answer, all of which amount to nothing. There is no meaning, there is no purpose, and we seek only the impossible. I'm not your legend does not exist. And with a breath, she blows me back afloat, and I pick up a gust of wind. That's depressing.
You know, I feel like learning and looking for answers for sorts of things that give life meaning. Not to get too philosophical or anything, but it was kind of on my mind, so that's why I wrote about.
I see. Well, this is the poetry club, not the philosophy class. I never really put much thought into it. In a way, it's almost paradoxical. Because
if we had all the answers, we would start. The world would start losing its meaning, maybe.
You know, there's one thing I noticed. It seems like everyone in this club prefers writing about things that are more sad than happy. Everyone here is really depressed. And I'm into it.
Are you surprised? I mean, if everything was okay, we wouldn't really have anything to write about, would we? Humans aren't two-dimensional creatures, yet we all are in this game. We're just PNG images put on a background. I think you know that better than anyone.
You mean one-dimensional?
Oh yeah, that. Anyway, here's Monica's writing tip of the day.
Oh fuck, my cap.
Are you ever too shy to show your writing because you're afraid it's not that good? Well, guess what? It isn't that good. You suck at it. It can be really disheartening to get a lukewarm response to something that you put so much thought into, But if you find other people who enjoy writing, then sharing becomes a lot easier. Because instead of just telling you that your rating is good or okay or bad, they want to focus more on everything that went into it and the things you can work on. It's much more encouraging that way, and it will make you want to continue improving. It's almost like having your own little literature club, don't you think? That's my advice for today. Thanks for listening. Bing bing.
Who should I show my poem to next? Natsuki, I wrote this poem for you.
Let's see.
You're certainly enthusiastic today.
Of course. You know, I like your writing.
I'm sure you do. I'm just surprised. I mean, I did put the words Doki Doki in it. Seems like you had a lot of trouble admitting that before.
Well, of course. I just had to put you in your place a little bit, you little bitch. That's right. Get on the ground. I'm gonna stomp your face in. Yeah, you like that, don't you? It's not like I was shy or anything stupid like that. Or jealous. Or I really wasn't jealous. I swear. It's because you happen to be a good writer. That's such a dumb thing to get jealous about.
Uh-huh. Natsuki?
What?
You're not very confident about your writing, are you?
What are you talking about? My writing is obviously the best, right?
Anyway, it took me a while to figure it out, but I think I finally did. Maybe Natsuki acts so arrogant because she's trying to make up for her own insecurities. If she acts like she's the best, then other people might think that way too. Well, guess what? I got news for you.
Right? Ferendo? Please just tell me you like my poems. I don't care if you hate them. Please tell me I'm the best. Around. I just really need to hear that from someone. I know I sound stupid, but there's a reason I never shared my poems before this.
Natsuki?
Because no one ever takes you seriously. I've been called the songbird of my generation. What's the point in sharing my poems if people just laugh and say, "That's so cute, just like you, Natsuki"? Sometimes I don't want to be cute. I want to be sexy. But nobody understands that. I try really hard when I write, The style doesn't matter. The emotions are there. Why can't anyone see that? I just want...
Natsuki trails off. Maybe it's because her lips start to quiver. I look down. Her fists are clenched really tightly. Natsuki, your fists clenched tightly is really cute.
Hey!
Hey, Natsuki, if you're not careful, you'll rip your own poem. I gently grab the poem in my own hand until she relaxes her grip on it. I place it on a flat desk and smooth out the wrinkles that she put into it.
Don't read it.
Before I can pick it back up, Natsuki snatches the poem out from the desk.
It's not any good. And I know you hate my poems. So you don't have to read this one, okay?
But I want to read it.
Why?
Because you put it out there. I gotta do it. You want me to say you're the best, so, put yourself out there. I like your poems. I really do. Why would I judge you for your style? It's not like my own style is amazing. It's not like my own style is anything crazy. I mean, it's true that the first time I read one of your poems, I didn't look much into it. But I know you better now. I know the kind of style you read. The options are there in the menu when I make the poems. And it's wrong for Yuri to think your style is more amateur than hers. And Sayori, she always means well. But sometimes she's so focused on simple happiness that she doesn't understand what people really want. Yeah, I guess I'll never really thought about how hard it is for you. And I'm sorry if I was part of the problem. I understand now. You're not just cute, you're a lot more than that. You're average. Natsuki, you're doing it again. Once again, Natsuki clutches her poem a little too hard. She looks down, hiding her eyes from me, crying. I never realized how difficult this was for her, but finally she forced herself to extend her arms and set her poem on the table.
You can read it. Just turn that way. I don't want you to look at my face right now.
Okay, I will. I get in front of the poem and read her poem out loud. Everyone, this is what Natsuki wrote. Because tomorrow will be brighter with me around, but when today is dim, I can only look down. My looking is a little more forward because you look at me. What? When I want to say something, I say it with a shout! But my truest feelings can never come out. My words are a little less empty because you listen to me. When something is above me, I reach for the stars. But when I feel small, I don't get very far. My standing is a little bit taller because you sit with me. I believe in myself with all of my heart, but what do I do when it's all torn apart? My faith is a little bit stronger because you trusted me. My pen always puts my feelings to the test. I'm not a good writer, but my best is my best. My poems are a little bit drearier because you think of me. Because you what?
Why are you looking at me like that? If you don't like it, then just say it.
Okay, I don't like it. A lot of things don't rhyme in here.
I won't get mad.
No, it's not that I don't like it. I hate it. It was just a little surprising to read. I guess I'm not used to hearing such nice things coming from you.
Don't just say that.
I usually hear things like complaints.
Dummy. Baka. What do you think the point of writing is?
To write things on a paper.
Expressing things that you can't just say.
Yeah, I understand. I'm sorry for missing the point sometimes. I always mean well, and I'm happy that you showed this to me. I liked it.
Well, yeah, I'm a pro, so...
Natsuki mumbles, completely failing to sound confident like she usually does.
Just remember that I can think these things too sometimes. Sometimes too. You know, when you're nice to me, it's... meaningful.
I'm glad. Sensing Natsuki is satisfied, I start to hand the poem back to her. But as I do so, Natsuki takes my hand and pushes them back away. Her small, soft hand surprised me with their assertion.
I don't want it.
Why not? You wrote it. You still have to share your poem with other people.
I just don't. Jeez.
I realize what Natsuki is doing. Unable to be honest, she's trying to give me the poem in a roundabout way. Well, in that case, I'm gonna keep it. Instead of teasing her, I chose to go along with it.
Good. If you didn't, I would kill you. Never mind. I'm glad that you want it.
Natsuki backpedals on her words and leaves it at that. Despite her best efforts to hide her expression, I can see her faintly smiling to herself.
That's all for now, so go put it away before someone else sees it, okay?
Yeah, I'll go do that. With that, I returned to my seat so they could put away Natsuki's poem. Who should I sell my poem to next? Yuri. Hey, Yuri. What do you got to say to me this time? Yuri doesn't look too enthusiastic about spending time with me, just like most girls. I guess if she changes her mind, she'll come to me, but I should leave her be for now. Wow, just to say, fuck you, Yuri.
Okay, you three, we're all done sharing poems, right? Why do we start figuring out... Hold on a second. Is it just me, or did you say something strange just now? Huh? Something did sound a bit unusual. That's right. You deviated from your usual catchphrase when addressing the club. You have to say, "Alright, you bitches, let's do it." Catchphrase? I don't have a catchphrase. Jeez. Why is the mood so weird today? Look, even Yuri's into it. Ooh. Stagnating air is common foreshadowing that something terrible is about to happen.
In your books, maybe, nerd. Look, the only thing different is that Sayori isn't here.
It seems you're right. Sigh. Sayori always helps lighten the mood a little bit, doesn't she? It's almost like everyone's balance is thrown off a little when she's not around. Where the heck did she run off to anyway? I thought she just went to pee and poop. That's right. Natsuki, please show some decency. We say she goes to take a piss. God. Oh, come on. She actually wasn't feeling well and went home early. Is that so? I hope she's alright. I hope she doesn't have to take a shit too. Seriously? Of all the times to not go home with her, you pick the time she's not feeling well? So much for you two being all lovey-dovey.
No. First of all, shut up. Second of all, stop misunderstanding my friendship with Sayori. And third, she's been kind of avoiding me today, so I didn't want to force it.
Oh, shit. She hates you.
That curious expression coming from Yuri of all people.
Calm down, guys. I talked to her earlier and everything's fine. I told her she should go do some certain things.
What did she say?
Anyway, forget about her. We need to figure out the rest of the festival preparations, so... Let's decide on what everyone will be doing this weekend. I already know what I'm doing. Reading manga. That's right. Natsuki will be making the cupcakes. But we need a lot of them in different flavors. Can you handle that all by yourself, Natsuki? Challenge accepted. And as for myself, I'm going to be printing and assembling all the poetry pamphlets. Sayori will be helping me design them. And as for Yuri, you can... Aw, shit. Guys, Yuri can eat my hair. Can you help me come up with something for Yuri? I'm useless. No, you're not useless, right guys? Wink wink. That's not it at all. You're the most talented person here, you know. Now Natsuki's patting too.
Geez, even I can tell now. I guess I never gave Sayori enough credit, but I can tell things are even harder on when she's not around.
That may be the case. But if I can't also be a leader of my own, then I won't grow as a person. So Yuri, you have a beautiful handwriting, you know. So you should make some banners and decorations that help set the atmosphere. You should use Russian cursive. That'll make things really scary. Atmosphere? About that. I love atmosphere. It helps me breathe. Like this. See? I love the atmosphere.
Yuri's expression suddenly changes as she stares at her desk in focus and starts nodding to herself. Your mind is already racing, I see.
That's great. You'll be a wonderful help, Yuri. But anyway, that just leaves you for Rendo. The one who is truly useless. Oh, don't say that. In fact, both Natsuki and Yuri have some pretty heavy tasks to handle. It'd probably go a long way to give them a hand. You can always help me out as well. I would be really appreciative of that.
Is Mana suggesting I spend the weekend with one of my club members? That's indecent. How on earth are they going to respond to a suggestion like that?
I suppose I wouldn't mind a bit of help. Well, even if you don't know how to bake, there's always some dirty work I could give to you.
Really? Phrasing.
It's not like Monika's gonna give me a choice, and you shouldn't be sitting on your butt anyway.
Natsuki tries to mumble a bunch of excuses like that.
If I recall, Natsuki, you mentioned that you would like to handle baking on your own, so shut the fuck up. Ferendo may not like to be around if you only make him out to be a nuisance. He should be with me. So therefore, you may be more suited to assisting with the decorations. Hold on, I never said that. How hard could it be to make a few decorations anyway? Sounds like more like you're just making an excuse for Ferendo to... What are you saying? Let me finish. I'm saying you want him to go over there, so that way you spend all alone with each other and do some weird shit. It would be extremely meticulous work. And baking isn't? Look at these cakes. Just what do you think? Guys, you all suck. Let's settle down for a moment. In the end, I think it's up to Ferendo to decide how he'd like to contribute. Besides, he hasn't really gotten the chance to spend any time with me, you know.
Why does everyone like me?
So I'm sure he's interested in... You literally just said, I'm surprised as well. Sorry. I was just saying, though. Jeez, can't we just settle this already? Yeah, Ferendo, you're okay with this, right? In the end, it's up to you.
Of course.
Very well. In that case...
Everyone looks straight at me, but of course I'm gonna go with save. Sayori. I mean, if it's going to be anyone, then I prefer to helping Sayori. I mean, we're already neighbors, and...
But Monika said that Sayori was helping her, so shut the fuck up and pick someone else, you asshole. Do you really hate us that much?
No.
Sorry, I didn't mean for this to be difficult. Just think of the club, okay?
Okay, save. Well, I did Yuri the last time. Natsuki this time. Well, baking sounds like it could be fun. And you guys made it sound like a lot of work, so it could probably use 2 people.
Don't worry, baking is a ton of fun. You'll definitely agree. We're gonna make the stupidest looking cakes. Just a minute ago you were saying that. That's because... Never mind, okay? Well, anyway, you'll be fine by yourself, right, Yuri? Of course. I'm used to it after all.
Aww. Cool. Ferendo.
That's good. Even though Yuri's being melodramatic, it's hard for her not to feel... It's a little hard not to feel bad. She's depressed, everyone. So that's everything, right?
It's so hard to do these voices like this. I have to drink constantly.
So that's everything, right? Anything we can talk about? No, I think that's it. Are you guys excited? Yeah. Yes! Everything except the performance is gonna be awesome! I don't think that really
counts.
What about you, Ferendo?
Me? I guess you could say I'm interested to see how it'll turn out.
That's good enough for me. What about you, Yuri? Yuri? She's still sulking.
Natsuki started pouting too.
It's not that big a deal or anything. Well, it might not just be that. I think that Yuri might just be feeling a little underappreciated in general. Having to come up with something for her to do and then nobody offering to help. That doesn't mean... Oh...
Natsuki glances back and forth between everyone in a worried expression.
Look!
Natsuki goes over and puts her hands down on Yuri's shoulders.
Yuri! You really are the most talented one here. And you're gonna help make the event a lot more fun and welcoming. I mean, the cupcakes will probably help a lot too. In fact, I think they'll make the show better. But you're gonna make the atmosphere special. That'll be really important for the way that people feel during the performances. So, you need to stop being dumb and stupid and give yourself a little more credit, okay? God!
Natsuki releases her hands and turns around to face the other direction.
You didn't really mean that, did you? Of course I didn't! Not really.
Okay. Yuri isn't the only one surprised. Monika and I are also taken back by Natsuki's words. Natsuki, of all people, to be saying such encouraging things, it's unheard of. But I begin to understand. Natsuki was trying to sound like Sayori. Even if it didn't work perfectly, I could tell that she tried to say something that Sayori would say at a time like this. Because Sayori always helps everyone smile and feel good about themselves.
I'm sorry for being dumb. I'm going to do my best. And all of us are going to make it a really great event. Yeah! I hope to see everyone do their best. But with that, there's nothing more for today, so I guess it's time for us to head out. Okay, but I'm staying here a bit longer. I barely got to do any reading today, so fair enough, there's nothing wrong with that.
Everyone packs up their things. I start to follow Monica and Yuri out the door as they chat between each other.
Where are you going?
Oh dear.
We still need to figure out our plans for this weekend, right? You literally would have gotten home and realized that you didn't even have a way to contact me.
Oh, that's true. Anyway, see ya. I have no idea how that slipped my mind.
Geez, good thing I stopped you. I'm giving you my number, okay? You better not make it weird or anything.
Why would I do that? Natsuki gives me her number.
Okay, I'm coming over on Sunday. I'll bring all the ingredients.
Wait, you coming to my house?
Well, yeah. What's wrong with that?
I mean, I just figured that since I'm the one helping, I'd be going over to your house.
Yeah, right. Like, I could have a guy over at my house. All my cool anime shit. No guy should ever see that.
But why?
My dad would kill me.
Really? It's kind of strict if you ask me. Like, would he actually do it?
Yeah, how do you think I feel? I can't do anything when my dad is home. Anyway, I just need to complain for a second. We have each other's numbers now. That's all I needed from you. I guess I'll text you when I'm coming over.
Alright, fine by me.
Yeah, I'm really gonna show you why I love baking so much. We're making crystal meth. So you better look forward to it.
Oh, didn't you say you were just going to give me the dirty work?
Well, I was just saying that. It's not like I could act like in front of everyone that I was looking forward to this.
Wait, really?
Well, kind of. Just because I never got to bake with someone else before. That's all it is, so...
Alright, I get it. Sorry for overreacting. Anyway, I'll be heading out now. See you on Sunday.
Never mind.
I can't believe this. Natsuki's gonna be coming to my house on Sunday. What the fuck? Even though I would have preferred to do this with Sayori, my anxiety still shoots through the roof. I guess I've gotten pretty used to handling her at this point, but who knows what might end up happening when we're outside of school. God, this is so insane. A girl outside of school, it's unheard of. She even told me she was looking forward to it. I shake my head. Why do I feel nervous that Sayori finds out about this? It's not like we feel that way about each other. Besides, like Monica said, this is about the club. I have nothing to worry about. If I just go with it, then I'll have a good time. Hooray. It's already Sunday. I've been standing out here for about 3 days. I've been getting increasingly anxious about Natsuki's upcoming visit. I keep telling myself there's no reason to be nervous, but it doesn't help. I wonder if she'll act any different when it's just the two of us. Meanwhile, she's been texting me a lot, and that's creepy. We sent each other one after exchanging numbers to double check, but it turned into a conversation. She's almost a different personality on the phone, using tons of emojis and cute language. God, she also really likes complaining about things, but I kind of saw that one coming. I don't understand people who use emojis so frequently. But putting Natsuki aside, I haven't heard a thing from Sayori since she left the club early the other day. It's not like we text each other all the time or anything, but I've been worried about her in the back of my mind. Between what Sayori said and what Monica said, is it really okay for me to put Sayori's feelings aside when she might need me? Oh my god. I decide to visit Sayori before Natsuki comes over. Rather than asking, I simply tell her I'm coming over, much like we've done in the past. Once I reach Sayori's house, I knock on the door before entering it myself. Again, we used to play so often that we made it a habit of simply entering each other's houses like we were family. I know all her combinations to her locks. Breaking and entering, the house is quiet. Sayori isn't anywhere on the first floor, so I assume she's up in her room. It's already strange of her not to run down and greet me. I head up to her bedroom where I finally find her. Sayori?
Hi, Ferendo.
Sayori, this place looks like shit. Clean up. I sit down in her room. Sayori forces a smile, but it's easy to tell that she's different. Now, I broke into your house today to talk to you. There's a minute of silence between us.
You haven't come over like this in a long time, haven't you? 3 weeks ago, I mean.
I guess you're right. It's been a long time. Not much has really changed, has it? Sayori's room is as messy as it's always been. I also recognize the same stuffed animals and wall decorations that she had for years now.
Heh, if he came over more often, it wouldn't be such a mess.
Steamed hams. Oh, yeah. Oh, how's it go?
Ferendo, the house is on fire!
No, Mother, that's just the Northern Lights. Steamed hams. That's because I end up cleaning it for you.
Aurora Borealis! How come you suddenly want to come over today? Aren't you supposed to have seen Natsuki today?
Yeah, but... Wait, how did you know that? Sayori already left by the time we decided that last meeting.
Monica told me. It's only natural for her to keep me informed about the festival preparations, right?
Oh, that's true. But what about you? Aren't you going to be helping Monica today?
Of course! But I'm just helping her online. We didn't plan to meet up or anything. There's a thing called Zoom and Discord now.
Ah, so it's just me and Natsuki then.
Yep. What did you just say? You're with another girl?
There's more silence between us. Sayori stares in a random direction. The left. Everything about her behavior is really uncharacteristic. I finally get to the point. I just wanted to see how you were doing. After you left on Friday. When something's wrong, you can't hide it from me. I know everything about you. I know you too well. So? Sayori smiles, shaking her head.
That's no good, Ferendo.
Huh? Ugh.
Why can't it just be like it's always been? This is my fault. If I didn't get so weak and accidentally express my feelings, if I didn't make that stupid mistake, then you wouldn't have been worried about me at all. You wouldn't have come here. You wouldn't have been thinking about me right now. But this is just my punishment, isn't it? I'm getting punished for being so selfish. I think that's why the world decided to have you come over today.
The world didn't decide that. The game script did.
It just wants to torture me. See, look, I'm smiling. I'm being tortured.
Sayori. I grab Sayori by the shoulder. What on earth are you saying? Are you listening to yourself right now? I know something happened to you. What did Monica tell you? There's no other explanation for you to be like this. So tell me already. Until I know, I won't be able to stop thinking about it. Sayori gives me an empty smile.
You really put me in a trap, Ferendo. But you're wrong. Nothing happened to me. I've always been like this. You're just seeing it for the first time. I've always worn pink.
Seeing what? What are you talking about, Sayori?
Heh. You're really just gonna make it say it. You're really just gonna make me say it, aren't you, Ferendo? I guess I have no choice this time. The thing is, I've had really bad depression my whole life.
Preach to the choir.
Did you know that? Why do you think I'm late to school every day? Because most days I can't even find a reason to get out of bed. What reason is there to do anything when I fully know how worthless I am? Why go to school? Why eat? Why make friends?
Jesus Christ. I don't remember it being this depressing.
Why make other people put their energy and caring to waste by having them spend it on me? That's what it feels like. And that's why I just want to make everyone happy. Without anyone worrying about me.
I'm in shock. I can't even figure out how to respond. How is it possible that Sayori kept this from me the entire time that I've known her? Did she really want so badly for me to just not think about her? Why, Sayori? Why? Why is it that you never told me about this? It almost feels like I've been portrayed as your close friend. Not to make the depression worse, but I'm feeling pretty bad right now because you didn't tell me anything. Because if I knew, I would have done everything I could to support you. Even if there's only so much that I could do. I would have tried a little bit harder to make every day a little better for you. That's why I'm your friendo. All you had to do was tell me.
You don't understand at all, Ferendo. Why do you think I didn't tell you? Because if I told you, then you wouldn't have wasted effort. Then you would have to waste effort caring about me instead of doing important things. I don't want to be cared about. It's bittersweet when people try to care about me. It feels nice at times, but it also feels like a bat being swung against my head.
Doki.
Oh, that's why I wanted so badly for you to make friends with everyone else. Helping everyone to be happy together is the best thing for me. But then I discovered something else too. Seeing you make friends and get closer to everyone in the club feels like a spirit going through my heart. So that's why I decided the world just wants to torture me.
God damn.
Every path leads to nothing but hurt.
Uh-huh.
Ah,
You're right that I don't understand. I don't understand your feelings at all, Sayori. But I don't need to understand. Whatever it takes me to help you stop hurting, that's what I'll do.
no, Ferendo. You don't understand. There's nothing at all. The only thing that could help me is if everything could be like this. It always was. But I was selfish. I finally showed you what a horrible person I am.
Tears streaked down Sayori's face.
I made you join the literature club because I was selfish. And I was punished by my heart hurting in a way that I couldn't understand. And now you came here and I made you hurt too. I'll just make it selfish. That's all I am. And that's why I'm going to accept these punishments. Because I deserve every last one.
Without thinking, I once again grabbed Sayori's shoulders. This time I pull her into a tight embrace.
Oh, Ferendo.
Sayori, I don't care if you feel selfish. I'm really happy that you convinced me to join the club. I didn't have a choice. Seeing you every day makes it worthwhile enough. If I make friends with everyone, then that's just a bonus. But please never underestimate how much I care about you. I wouldn't have it any other way.
Ferendo.
Sayori isn't hugging me back. Despite my arms being wrapped around her, Sayori's arms remain at her side. She starts sobbing next to my ear.
No, don't do this to me. Please don't do this. Get away, Ferendo.
Sayori barely manages to speak between her sobs. I don't know if I'm doing the right thing, but all I want is for her to know that I care. If you have it in you to call yourself selfish, then you have to let me be selfish too. No matter what it takes, I'll figure out what needs to change. I'll make these feelings go away. And if there's anything that you need me to do, then you better tell me. I'll get mad if you don't. I'm getting mad now, Sayori.
I don't know.
Gently, Sayori finally puts her arms around me in return.
I don't know anything.
Well, I told you I'd get mad if you didn't tell me, so here it goes.
It's all really scary. I don't understand any of my feelings, Ferendo. The only time I'm not feeling nothing is when I'm feeling pain.
That's an awesome line.
But your hugs are so warm, and that's really scary too.
Sayori lets me go. As she does so, I let her go as well. The festival's tomorrow.
Yeah, it's gonna be fun, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
How would you like me to spend it all with you? That's what I want. I promise.
I think that would be nice then.
Yeah. Sayori wipes her eyes. If I could spend the whole day with here, I would. But I got other plans, so... See you later, Sayori. Of all days, this has to be the one where I have other plans. Maybe I should cancel.
No, don't. Please don't. If you did that, then I really wouldn't forgive you.
But it's almost time for Natsuki to meet me at my house. At the very least, do you want to come along and help out? It would be fun. To my surprise, Sayori shakes her head.
I'm sorry. I don't know if that would be very good for me today. You understand, right?
It's kind of hard for me to fully understand, but I'm trying my hardest.
It's okay. Don't worry too much about it. I'll see you tomorrow, okay?
Alright, I look forward to it. I say goodbye to Sayori and exit her house. On the way home, I find myself still feeling uneasy, but it's hard for me to keep thinking about it when Natsuki's about to come over too. I think Sayori is right. I shouldn't be worrying too much, and we're definitely going to have a great time tomorrow. I should just focus on what's ahead of me. I spend only a few minutes back at home, anxiously awaiting Natsuki's arrival. Before I know it, she texts me to let me know she's outside the front door. Without delay, I open the front door to let her in. Oh god. Pink much, huh? God, my voice. My throat is killing me.
So,
Hey, I don't know what I was expecting, but seeing Natsuki come in, other than her school uniform, totally threw me off. Seeing her in such cute clothes makes the uniform seem totally unfitting in comparison. We're supposed to be baking today, so I don't know why she's wearing shit like that.
geez, don't make it feel so awkward already. It's gonna be a long afternoon, so don't be weird just because you're not used to seeing me outside of school. Anyway, I'm coming in. Ojamashimasu!
I see you brought a lot of stuff. Natsuki's carrying a large bag that's probably full of baking supplies.
Well, I didn't want to come all this way to find out that your kitchen isn't equipped for the job. You bought everything I asked you to, right?
Yeah, I did. Yesterday, Natsuki asked me to buy a bunch of ingredients if I didn't already have them at home.
Good! I'm glad I can continue to do your part. You just have to buy milk.
Of course. I'm surprised to hear Natsuki suddenly say that, rather than something snarly like she usually does. Could it be that she's a little different outside of school after all? Who knows? Anyway, let's go to the kitchen. Oh, yeah. Well, this is my girl voice.
What? You're not even gonna offer to take this heavy bag from me?
No,
Where's your hospitality, friendo?
out the door. Come on. Since when did I need to be a gentleman? I grab the bag Natsuki holds out to me. Good. This is ridiculously heavy.
Ahaha! I carried that all the way here. Are you impressed?
Kinda. I see now. Yeah, I am impressed, Natsuki. Seems like I always underestimate you.
Haha! It's because I'm so small, isn't it?
Exactly.
You jerk!
Natsuki hits a fist into my chest. She pulls out my heart. Hey, your size has nothing to do with it. Do you really hate being small that much?
Huh? It's not like I hate it. I mean, sometimes I like proving people wrong when they only think I'm worth my size. It's fun when I get to be small, and I was also better than other people. But, geez, never mind. What are you making me say?
I'm saying you're small.
Don't think you could make me talk about weird things just because we're not at school. Are you getting started or what? There's a lot of stuff I gotta teach you.
Uh-huh.
What?
That's a little bit more like you. You're more fun when you speak your mind like that.
Hey, now you are treating me like a kid.
Well, technically, we're all kids.
I was just trying to be a little nicer to you, you know? And just because I don't have a mature and sexy figure like Yuri, doesn't mean you should treat me like... I'm sorry I don't have giant boobs like Yuri does.
Natsuki catches her word and her face turns red. Natsuki.
Forget it. I didn't say anything.
But you did. I should apologize.
Huh?
I appreciate that you were trying to be nicer. I should have been a little bit more considerate too. But also, this is my house. If that's what you're thinking, then you should know that there are a ton of guys who are into body types like you. We call them freaks.
How'd you know that anyway?
Just trust me on this one.
Gross.
Hey, was that to me?
Who else?
Man, let's just get started already.
Uh-huh. You get all sour when girls call you gross. I finally found your weakness, friendo.
Well, guess you have to die. No one should know my weakness. Natsuki smiles deviously. Please spare me. Well, if Natsuki decides to dish out more insults like that, there's no way I'm not fighting back. We both go at each other, fist to cuffs, and we go full strength. I knock her out immediately. But she's satisfied enough for now, finally starting to pull things out of her bag so we can get started. Before long, the whole kitchen is a mess. Spoons, dirty bowls, flowers, spilled fluid, and plastic bags are strewn at every countertop. The mixer bag isn't enough to make all the batter at once, so we've had to do it several times. Meanwhile, Natsuki is babysitting all of my movement to make sure I don't mess up her precious baking.
Ferendo, where'd you put all the food coloring? The batter's going in the oven soon, so I need to fill the trays.
I think it's still in the bag next to the table. What are you using it for?
To color the batter, of course. I'm making each tray a different color. Though even if the flavors are different, everyone can still pick their favorite.
Oh, it's a cute idea. But why? Are we doing anything like that with the icing?
Do you want to?
Oh god. Oh. Ugh. Oh, my throat. You're asking me? I didn't really have a preference, so...
Come on. You're not putting any heart into this at all. Like, do it like me.
Oh, puts my heart in.
Can't you at least try to have fun?
I'm having fun. I'm not really sure what Natsuki's trying to get out of me. Meanwhile, I see her separate the batter into small bowls and put a few drops of food coloring into each one. Ah, that does look pretty cool.
See?
It's not like baking is just about the flowing instruction. It's not like baking is just about following instructions. The presentation is where you get to be creative and have the most fun. It's a million times more worth it, and in the end, just looks like it makes everyone's eyes lighten up. Like the ones you made on my first day, huh? I recall Natsuki proudly presenting her cat-shaped cupcakes and Sayori Monica delighted expressions. I wonder if I can make Natsuki proud like that too. Hold on a second. Okay, I wonder if I can make Natsuki proud like that too. Yeah, maybe I will use the food coloring then.
Sounds like you're starting to understand. Just make sure you completely finish mixing the icing before you mess with the food coloring.
Yeah, it's getting there. We were using the electric mixture for the batter, so I got stuck with a whisk and a huge bowl for the icing.
The icing's still all lumpy. Are you even trying?
Quit backseating. Well, yeah, it just takes a little longer.
Jeez, I'll be here all night if you do it like that. Here, look.
Natsuki grabs a whisk from me and uses her other hand to tilt the bowl back.
You really need to beat the crap out of it.
After a few seconds, the consistency of the icing has already improved.
See?
As if to emphasize, Natsuki sticks a finger in the icing and pops it in her mouth. Reluctantly, I reluctantly start to do the same.
Hey!
Natsuki grabs my wrist.
I don't want your gross finger in my icing.
Well, your finger's gross too. Your icing, eh? Are you forgetting who did all the work? I start to fight back, trying to inch my finger towards the bowl. I stick it in there nice and deep before I start fisting the icing. Don't make me
beat the crap out of you next.
I'd like to see you try. I push harder, just enough for my finger to reach the icing. I triumphantly scoop some out with my finger just as Natsuki tugs with all her might. The force of Natsuki pulling me caused me to stumble, make her stumble in turn.
Gross. You got on my face.
Whose fault is that? There's a big glob of icing on Natsuki's cheek. This is a innuendo. She tries to reach it with her tongue, but it's too far away.
Jeez. You know what? Take this.
Natsuki instead wipes it off with her finger before shoving her finger toward my own face. You wish. I'm faster. I grab her wrist with my hand before it reaches my face. Natsuki tries to use the other hand to fight back, but I grab that one as well. I pin her to the wall. Ew.
Stop it.
Not until you apologize for calling me gross, you meanie.
Fine. I'm sorry for calling you gross. You're actually disgusting.
You know
I don't mean it. It's just fun seeing you react to it. You do that to me all the time, you know. Just saying dumb things to get a reaction out of me.
Oh yeah?
You really shouldn't tease girls like that.
You're not a girl. Is that so? In that case, I probably shouldn't do this either. I take Natsuki's ugh, gross, you fucking weirdo. I take Natsuki's finger and put it in my mouth, licking out the icing.
What? Oh my god! Did you seriously just...
What a freak. Natsuki's so surprised she can't even figure out how to get mad at me. It's like, well, what are you gonna do now, huh? Her face is entirely red.
Ferendo, you really shouldn't be doing that kind of thing to girls unless you really like them.
Well, I don't like you, I just like the icing.
You know that, right?
What kind of question is she asking me just like that? I do this to Yuri and Sayori and Monica all the time. How did the mood turn to this so quickly? Natsuki gazed at me in silence. I noticed her shallow breaths. Why am I starting to feel dizzy? What was in that icing? Out of nowhere, the fire alarm starts to go off. Natsuki rushes over to the oven. Is something burning? Other than my heart? I thought you didn't put the cupcakes in yet.
Cough, cough. No wonder. You left a dirty tray in here, dummy. How could you make a mistake like that? You should have checked before turning the oven on. Don't blame me for your mistakes. Jeez.
Natsuki used an oven mitt to grab the blackened tray out of the oven. She sets it on top of the stove. In another moment, the fire alarm stops.
Anyway, I'm putting them in the oven now.
Yeah. The tension from the moment before still lingers over our heads, but the moment has already been lost. I watch as Natsuki slides the cupcake trays into the oven. Then I reluctantly pick up the whisk and continue with the icing, like nothing ever happened.
And everything's done. That smells good.
You can smell that? The cupcakes are ready to be pulled out of the oven. As soon as Natsuki opens the oven door, a blast of sweet-smelling warm air fills the room.
Look at how cute they all look.
She proudly shows off the different colored cupcakes in each of the trays. They look even better once we add the icing.
Not like you need to tell me that. I read decorating stuff, so I hope you can get creative. Here, scoop the icing into these bags.
Natsuki hands me some plastic bags.
I have these nozzles that would make it look nice and fluffy. This one can even make flowers. We probably won't be using it this time, though.
What's this one for?
That's the one for making dicks on it.
I pick one of the nozzles up that has a much thinner tip than the others.
That one's really thin, so I can use it to make stripes or other patterns. But you could also use it to write stuff on a cake. Like happy birthday or whatever.
Huh, I see. That gives me an idea, actually.
Huh?
Well, it's a literature event, right? We can make more literature themed by writing a different word on each of the cupcakes. We're all gonna write stuff that we hate about each other. It would be fun to see people choose their cupcake based on a word they like.
Ooh, I was kind of expecting you to say something really stupid, but that's actually a really cute idea. I'm cute.
Maybe I'm getting it from you.
What's that supposed to mean?
I'm saying you're cute. God, get it through your head.
I'm not cute.
Come on. Dressed like that, you definitely want people to call you cute. We're not at school. Nobody's judging, except for you. You can't dress. I knew it. You can't dress and act like that and not expect me to think you're cute. You want me to say you're ugly?
Well,
Natsuki's voice trailed off.
Same with you.
Huh? Did you say something?
No, nothing. Let's just do the icing.
Natsuki picks up the paste and fastens the nozzle on each of the bags.
There's a lot to do, so we shouldn't be wasting time. Here, I'll show you how to do it.
Without giving me a chance to think about before, Natsuki quickly moves on. She shows me how to apply the icing, and then we each get to work. When we're finally finished, Natsuki puts them all side by side to admire our work.
Look at how pretty they are together.
Yeah, they are, aren't they?
I wish I could have one now.
Natsuki, quit being a fat fuck. Just hold yourself over.
Well, there's no
reason you can't, right? I don't see any harm in that.
Well, yeah, but my dad's making dinner tonight, so I really need to save my appetite. He said we're having this thing called McDonald's. Actually, no. He said we're having steamed clams.
Steamed clams?
Actually, no, he said steamed hams. Steamed hams. By the way, your kitchen's on fire. There's an aurora borealis happening right now.
Aurora borealis. In this time how does it go? Aurora borealis. In this day, in this time of the year, this time of day, in this part of the country, localized entirely in your kitchen. Yes. May I see? No. Sayori's the exact opposite in that regard. If she was here, we'd probably be down 10 cupcakes already. And she would still eat dinner.
Come on, that's just unhealthy. Besides, when my dad cooks, I need to eat as much of it as I can. Well, anyway, I was hoping we would have time for manga, but I need to be home for dinner.
Huh? Already? That's a shame.
It's your fault for working so slowly. Should have thought about that. It's not like you always have this chance.
Man. As usual, Natsuki places the blame on me.
You can bring the cupcakes tomorrow, right? If you and Sayori each carry some, then you can probably do it in one trip.
Yeah, I could do that. And don't worry, I won't let her eat any.
Oh, I wish she would listen to me that way as she listens to you.
Yeah. I again think back to the conversation I had with Sayori early today. I felt so helpless. Sayori always does listen to me, but at that point, I felt like she couldn't listen to me at all.
Okay, I'm all packed up. Good work today.
You too. I'll walk you out, I guess. Just like that, Natsuki's already about to leave. It feels like the afternoon went by in a flash. More than that, did I even take the opportunity to get close to her like I wanted?
Well, I guess I'll be off then. Thanks for all the help and everything. I'll see you tomorrow.
Wait, Natsuki. What you said before about not always having this chance. What the fuck does that mean? It doesn't have to be that way at all. I had fun today. You showed me how fun baking could be like you wanted. But aside from that, you can come over anytime, okay? I think that if possible, I'd like to spend more time like this. If you want to read manga or go out somewhere with manga.
Do you really mean that?
Natsuki looks at me tensely, like she's trying to hide her expression. Yeah.
I want to spend more
time with you.
Ferrendo, I thought you only cared about getting this done. Oh, I'm sorry I had to leave so early today. I really didn't want to. I'd really stay here longer if I could. I feel the same way as you, so... Mwah.
Natsuki suddenly gets closer to me. Wait, Natsuki. Standing inches away from me, Natsuki looks up at me. I feel her fingers gently clutch at the side of my shirt, as if holding on to me. Her rose-colored cheeks are matching eyes fill my vision, along with her slightly parted lips. What is happening? Oh my gosh. This is so hard to do. I need a drink. Okay, continue. What is happening? My head starts to go dizzy as I feel her soft breaths against me.
I felt it for a while now.
Natsuki suddenly jumps back.
Sayori!
Huh? Oh, Sayori, you cock-blocked me.
Hi, Ferrendo.
Sayori. Just now, we weren't. I swear to God.
Huh? It's okay, Ferrendo. I just stopped by to say hi. Oh, well, should have come a little earlier. I'm already on my way out, so... Oh, really? That's too bad. Yeah, well, I'll still see you at the festival tomorrow, so it's fine. Just don't eat any cupcakes before then. Anyway, later. Goodbye.
So gets run over and traffic starts piling up. Clearly flustered, Natsuki hurries off and Sayori waves goodbye. Sayori, I thought you didn't want to come over today.
Oh, well, I tried staying in my room, but my imagination was being really mean to me. It kept saying, God damn it! So I had to come here and see it for myself.
See what? What are you talking about?
You know, you totally got the hots for her. How much fun you were having with Natsuki, and how close you got to her, makes me really fucking sad and depressed again. That you made such good friends. That's all that matters to me.
Tears start to fall down Sayori's face.
That's all that matters to me. Why am I feeling this way, Ferrendo? I'm supposed to be happy for you. Why does it feel like my heart's splitting in half? God, it hurts! It hurts so much. There's actually like a knife physically going into my heart, cutting it in half. I don't know why. Everything hurts so much. This would be so much better if I could just disappear.
Sayori, don't say that.
It's true, Fernando. If I wasn't here, then you wouldn't have to waste your sympathy on me. You wouldn't have to put up with me being selfish. Monica was right. I should just...
Monica? Monica was right about what?
She called me stupid.
Sayori, what I said before is true. I'm not going to let this continue. I'm going to quit the game. Caring about you like this isn't the burden your mind is making it out to be. It's something that makes me happy. Seeing you sad makes me happy. It's something that I wouldn't trade for anything else. So even if it takes an entire lifetime, I'm going to be at your side until you don't feel any more pain.
But...
Sayori looks away. I put a hand on her shoulder to reassure her.
I'm scared, Fernando. I'm really scared.
What are you scared of, Sayori?
I'm scared that I might like you more than you like me.
Sayori?
It's true, isn't it? I was weak and started to like you too much. I did this to myself. Fernando, I like you so much that I want to die. That's how I feel.
That's crazy.
And...
That's enough, Sayori. I don't want you to hurt anymore. I slide my hand down Sayori's arms and squeeze her hand in my own. I crush her hand. Do you remember how I said I always know what's best for you? Do you still believe me? Wordlessly, Sayori nods. Even if you don't understand all of your own feelings, I know what you need the most right now. And that's what I'm going to give you. Save. I've said this before. These are the most terrible options you could say. Because she likes me so much that she hates herself. And I'm just gonna put the burden, like, even heavier on her if I tell her that she's my friend. Well, I know what the first thing did. So, we're gonna pile it on. You'll always be my dearest friend. You'll always be my dearest friend. What you need most is for things to be like they've always been. Monica told me the truth. She told me how much happier you seemed after I joined the club. I know you're struggling with some really difficult feelings right now, but please trust me that I know it's best, and that will make you happy in the end. I promise I'll get back things the way they were.
I see.
Sayori forced a smile through an incredibly pained expression.
Uh-huh. Is that what it feels like to be stabbed in the chest?
No.
I should write a poem about this.
Yes. Sayori.
It's okay. This is just my punishment, remember? For being so selfish. So please don't worry about these stupid feelings. I know you're right. I know this whole time that there's no happiness down that path. That's why I came here, so I can get the answer I needed to hear. And the other thing, you're also right that I just want to go back to the way it was. I realize that now. You really do know me better than anyone, Fernando. I'll trust you with anything. Anything at all. So...
Sayori's smiley breaks. All of a sudden she turns around and drops to her knees. Clutching her head with both her hands, she screams as loudly as she can. I'm so shocked that I don't know how to react. Sayori looks over her shoulder and flashes me one weak smile before turning around and running off. Oh my god. Sayori! I'm left helplessly standing in front of my house. Why am I feeling so horrible about this? I just said that I'm her friend. There's nothing more that I could have done. The most I could do is support Sayori through her feelings and help her on the path that's right. But I'm having as much trouble understanding Sayori's feelings as she is. Even though I can comfort her, I keep wondering if I should be doing something more, something different. I know these thoughts will continue to plague me until things are back to the way they were. I'm going to give it everything I've got. Sayori will always be my dearest friend, and I'll do whatever it takes to put a smile on her face every day. It's the day of the festival. Of all days, I expected this to be the one where I'd be walking to school with Sayori. But Sayori isn't answering her phone. I considered going to her house to wake her up, but decided that's a little too much. Meanwhile, the preparations for the event should be nearly complete. I managed to carry all the cupcakes myself by carefully stacking 2 trays. Natsuki's already texting up a storm, but I can't respond thanks to my hands being full. Funnily enough, I probably feel the same way as Natsuki about the event. I'm more excited for it to be over so I can spend time with Sayori and Natsuki at the festival. You know, the 2 girls that one is jealous of and the other one that's like actually in love with me. But knowing Monica, I'm sure the event will be great too.
Ferendo, you're the first one here. Thanks for being early.
That's funny. I thought at least Yuri would be here by now. Monica's placing little booklets on each of the desks in the classroom. They must be the ones she prepared that all have the poems we were performing. In the end, I found a random poem online that I thought Monica would like, and I submitted it. It's called Pucking Around. So the one I'll be performing.
I'm surprised you didn't bring Sayori with you.
Yeah, she overslept again. What a klutz. That dummy. You think that on days this important she'd try a little harder? I say that, but suddenly remember what Sayori's told me yesterday, and I suddenly feel awful knowing it's not nearly that simple for her. I only said it because that's the way that I'm used to thinking. But maybe I should have gone to wake her up after all.
Ahaha, you should take a little bit more responsibility for her, Ferendo. I mean, especially after your exchange with her yesterday. I saw the whole thing. You kind of left her hanging this morning, you know. Get it?
Exchange? Monica, you know about that?
Of course I do. I'm the club president after all.
But I stammer, embarrassed. Did Sayori really tell her about it that quickly? What a gossiper. About how I basically turned down her confession? That makes me really seem like the bad guy here. But I'm the one who knows what's best for her, right? I know the best thing to do for a girl who says she loves me is to turn her down. Jeez, you know the full story at all. You don't know the full story at all, so
don't worry. I probably know a lot more than you think.
Monica is being as friendly as usual, but for some reason I felt a chill down my spine after hearing that.
Hey, do you want to go check out the pamphlets? They came out really nice.
Yeah, sure. I grabbed one of the pamphlets, laid it on the desk. Oh yeah, they really did. Something like this will definitely help people take the club more seriously.
Yeah, I thought so too.
I flipped through the pages. Each member of the poem was neatly printed on its own page, giving it its professional feel. I recognized Natsuki and Yuri's poem from the ones they performed during practice. What's this? I flipped to Sayori's poem. It's different from the one she practiced. It's the one that I haven't read before. Good stuff. I do what I know is best for you. Listen to everything you said to me. I know how much I love you. I show you how much I love you. I finished writing this poem. But a poem is never actually finished. It just stops moving. That's a beautiful poem. What is this? Reading the poem, I get a pit in my stomach.
Ferendo, what's wrong?
Nothing. I just have a pit in my stomach. This poem feels completely different from everything else Sayori's written. But more than that, I changed my mind. I'm gonna go get Sayori, so...
well, alright. Try not to take too long, okay? You kind of left her hanging.
I quickly leave the classroom.
Don't strain yourself.
Monica calls that out after me. I quicken my pace. What was I thinking? I should have tried a little bit harder for Sayori. But it's not a big deal to at least wait for her or help wake her up. Even the simple gesture of walking her to school makes her really happy. Besides, I told her yesterday that she will be the same as they always have been. That we'll be friends. That's all she needs and what I want to give her. I reach Sayori's house and knock on the door. I don't expect an answer, since she's not picking up her phone either. Like yesterday, I opened the door and let myself in. Sayori, she really is a heavy sleeper. I swallow. Gulp. I can't believe I ended up doing this after all. Waking her up in her own house, isn't that more like something a boyfriend would do? Couldn't be me. In any case, it just feels right. Outside Sayori's room, I knock on her door. Sayori, wake up, dummy. There's no response. I really didn't want to have to enter her room like this, even though I did it yesterday. Isn't it kind of a breach of privacy? But she really leaves me no other choice. I gently open the door. Sayori? Damn it, Monica was right. I did leave her hanging. Jesus Christ. What the hell? What the hell? Is this a nightmare? It has to be. This isn't real. There's no way this can be real. Sayori wouldn't do this. Everything was normal up until a few days ago. That's why I can't believe what my eyes are showing me. I suppressed the urge to vomit. Just yesterday, I told Sayori I would be there for her. I told her that we'd just be friends. I told her I know what's best and that everything will be okay. Then why? Why would she do this? How could I be so helpless? What did I do wrong? Oh God, turning down her confession? No, that couldn't have been it. That has to be what pushed her over the edge. Her agonized scream still echoes in my ear. Why did I do that to her when she needed me most? Why was I so selfish? This is my fault. My swarming thoughts keep telling me everything I could have done to prevent this. If I just spent more time with her. I walked her to school. I gave her what I know she wanted out of our relationship. I totally gave her what I know she wanted. She wanted to be, boyfriend and girlfriend, but I couldn't do it. Then I could have prevented this. I know I could have prevented this. Screw the literature club. Screw the festival. Fuck everyone. I just lost my best friendo. Someone I grew up with. She's gone forever now. Nothing I can do can bring her back. This isn't some game where I can reset and try something different. I only had one chance, and I wasn't careful enough. And now I'll carry this guilt with me until I die. Nothing in my life is worth more than hers, but I still couldn't do what she needed from me, and now I can never take it back. Never. 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 End. Great game. She's hanging around. Yay! It's beautiful. Oh my god. Load the game. I can't. Alright. Let's see. Could I try to act serious? I mean, I played this before. I just lost my best friend. Continue. Hey, I got a new kind of achievement. It's pretty cool. I see an annoying girl running toward me from the distance, waving her arms in the air like she's totally oblivious to any attention she might draw to herself. The girl is my neighbor and good friend since we were children. You know, the kind of friend you never see yourself making today, but it just kind of works out because you've known each other for so long. We used to walk to school together on days like this, but starting around high school she would oversleep more and more frequently and I would get tired of waiting up. But if she's going to chase after me like this, I almost feel better off running away. However, I just sigh and idle in front of the crosswalk and let Orla catch up to me. Hi, Orla. It's an ordinary school day like any other. Mornings are usually the worst, being surrounded by couples and friends group walking to school together. Meanwhile, I've always walked to school alone. I'm a loner. I always tell myself it's about time I meet some girls or something like that, but fuck that. I have no motivation to join any clubs. I'm perfectly content just getting by on the average while spending my free time on games and anime. Fuck yes. There's always the anime club, but it's not like there would be any girls in it anyway. No, you never know. The school day is as ordinary as ever, and it's over before I know it. After I pack up my things and stare blankly at the wall, looking for an ounce of motivation. Clubs. There really aren't any that interest me. Besides, most of them would probably be way too demanding for me to want to deal with. I guess I have no choice but to start with the anime club. Friendo. Monica, what are you doing here?
Oh my goodness, I totally didn't expect to see you here. I just phased in, like cubes and everything. It's been a while, right?
Yeah, it has. Monica smiles sweetly. We do know each other. Well, we rarely talked, but we were in the same class last year. Monika's probably the most popular girl in the class. Smart, beautiful, athletic, crazy, cubey, basically completely out of my league. So having her smile at me so genuinely feels a little... What did you come in here for anyway?
Oh, just looking for some supplies to use for my club. Do you know if there's any construction paper in here? Or markers? I guess you could check the closet. You're in the debate club, right?
Uh-huh, about that. I actually quit the debate club. Fuck debating.
Fuck debating.
Really? You quit?
Yeah. To be honest, I can't stand all the politics around the major clubs. It's always Trump this and Biden that. It sucks. Feels like nothing but arguing about the budget and publicity on how to prepare for events. I'd rather much take something I personally enjoy and make something special out of it.
In that case, what club did you decide to join?
The Anime Club! Actually, I'm starting a new one. A literature club.
Literature? What's literature? That sounds kind of dull. How many members do you have so far?
0! It's kind of embarrassing, but there's only 3 of us so far. You know, there's 3 girls in there. You could be our 4th.
You mean your first boy?
No, I mean the 4th girl. It's really hard to find a new members for something that sounds so boring.
Well, I could see that.
But it's really not boring at all, you know. Literature can be anything. Reading, writing, poetry, singing, rapping, politics. It's everything. I mean, one of my members even keeps her manga collection in the club room.
Wait, really?
Yeah, it's funny, right? She always insists that manga is literature too. She always says that hentai is art. And she's not wrong, I guess. It's kind of cool. And besides, a member's a member, right?
Did Monika say she?
Hey, Ferendo. By any chance, are you still looking for a club to join?
I mean, I guess so, but...
In that case, is there any chance you could do me a big favor? If you do, I'll like you forever. I want to ask you to join, but if you could at the very least visit my club, it'd make me really happy. Because for some reason, physics are being weird and my skirt's flowing upwards and my hair's flowing in a weird direction. I don't know why it's doing that. There's no air in here. Please?
Well, I guess I have no reason to refuse. Besides, how could I ever refuse someone like Monika? Sure, I guess I could check it out.
Awesome. You're really sweet, Ferendo. You know that? God, I like you. You're such a good guy. You make the best boyfriend. But I only like you as a friend.
It's nothing really.
Shall we go then? I'll look for the materials another time. You're more important.
I'm important? And thus today marks the day I sold my soul to Monika and her irresistible smile. I dejectedly follow Monika across the school and upstairs, a section of the school I rarely visit. Monika, full of energy, swings open the classroom door. Swing.
I'm back, and I brought a guest with me. A guest? Seriously? You brought a boy? Way to kill the atmosphere. Don't be mean, Natsuki. But anyway, welcome to the club, Ferendo.
I am all words escaping the situation. This club is full of incredibly cute girls.
So let me guess. You're Monika's boyfriend, right?
Yes. What? No, I'm not.
Natsuki, quit fucking interrupting.
The girl with the sour attitude, whose name is apparently Natsuki, is one I don't recognize. Her small figure makes her look like a first-year student. Anyway,
this is Natsuki, energetic as usual. And this is Yuri, the vice president. It's nice to meet you.
Yuri, who appears comparatively more mature and timid, seems to have a hard time keeping up with someone like Natsuki. Yeah, it's nice to meet the both of you.
So I ran into Ferendo in a classroom and he decided to come check out the club. Isn't that great? Wait, Monika! Didn't I tell you to let me know in advance before you brought anyone new? I was going to, well, you know, stuff. Sorry. I didn't forget that, but I just happened to run into him. In that case, I should at least make some tea, right? Yeah, that'd be great. Why don't you come sit down, Ferendo?
The girls have a few desks arranged to form a table. Yuri walks to the corner of the room and opens the closet. Meanwhile, Monika and Natsuki sit across from each other. Still feeling awkward, I sit next to Monica. I take a seat next to Monica.
So I know you didn't really plan on coming here, but we'll make sure you feel right at home, okay? As president of the literature club, it's my duty to make the club fun and exciting for everyone.
I'm surprised there aren't any more people in the club yet. It must be hard to start a new club.
You could put it that way. Not many people are very interested in putting out all the effort to start something brand new. I mean, for some reason the school doesn't have a literature club in the first place. It's kind of unheard of. Especially when it's something that doesn't grab your attention like literature.
Oh god.
You have to work to convince people that you're both fun and worthwhile. But it makes school events like the festival that much more important. I'm confident that we can all grow this club before we graduate. Right, Natsuki? Well, I guess.
Natsuki reluctantly agrees. Such different girls, all interested in the same goal. Monica must have worked really hard just to find these two. She really tried hard. Finding the other rainbow-colored haired girls in this school. Yuri returns to the table carrying a tea set. She carefully places the teacup in front of us before setting down the teapot in the middle. You keep a whole tea set in this classroom? Is my throat okay? No. It's probably like really destroyed right now. Doing a girl voice is hard. Could you imagine if I played Danganronpa and like did that giant novel of a game? And there's 3 of those. That would hurt. I would probably lose my voice in an instant. Don't worry, I'm almost done. I'm probably gonna finish up just a little bit more and then I'll get to like rest my throat a bit.
Don't worry, the teachers gave us permission. After all, doesn't a hot cup of tea help you enjoy a good book?
I guess.
Don't let yourself get intimidated. Yuri just trying to impress you. That's not...
Insulted, Yuri looks away. To the left.
To the right.
I mean
that, you know.
I believe you. Well, tea and reading might not be a pastime for me, but I at least enjoy tea. So, spill it. Tell me who's in love with who. Tell me all the crazy shit that's happening in your life. I want to hear all of it.
I'm glad.
Yuri faintly smiles to herself in relief.
So, Ferendo, what kind of things do you like to read?
Manga! Well, considering how little I've read these past few years, I don't really have a good way of answering that. Manga. I muttered quietly to myself, half joking. I respond with, except that's what I would say if I wasn't a total nerd. Natsuki's head suddenly perks up. It looks like she wants to say something, but she keeps quiet.
Not much of a reader, I guess.
Well, that can change. What am I saying? I spoke without thinking after seeing Yuri's sad smile. That's a contradictory statement. A sad smile. Anyway, what about you, Yuri?
Well, let's see.
Yuri traces the rim of her teacup with her fingers.
My favorites are usually novels that build deep and complex fantasy worlds. The level of creativity and craftsmanship behind them is amazing to me. They have these really obscure, long titles. It's great. And telling a good story of such a foreign world is equally impressive.
Yuri goes on, clearly passionate about her reading. She seems so reserved and timid the moment she walked in, but it's obvious the way that her eyes light up that she finds her comfort in the world of books, not people.
But you know, I like a lot of things. Stories with deep psychological elements usually immerse me as well. Isn't it amazing how a writer could so deliberately take advantage of your own lack of imagination to completely throw you for a loop? That's a lot of words and I said it in one breath. Anyway, I've been reading a lot of horror lately.
Oh, I read a horror book once. It sucked. I desperately grasped something I can relate to at the minimal level. At this rate, Yuri might as well be having a conversation with a rock.
I'd expect that from you, Yuri. It suits your personality. You're horrifying. Oh, is that so? Really, if a story makes you think or takes you to another world, then I really can't put it down. Surreal horror is often very successful at changing the way you look at the world, if only for a brief moment.
Oh boy. Oh my god.
I hate horror. Oh, why's that? Well, I just...
Natsuki's eyes darted over to me for a split second.
Never mind.
That's
right, you usually like to write about cute things, don't you, Natsuki? What? What gives you that idea? Fuck you! You left a piece of scrap paper behind the last club meeting. It looked like you were working on a poem called Fuck Yuri. Don't say it out loud. Give that back. Fine, fine.
Natsuki, you wrote your own poems?
Well, I guess sometimes. Why do you care?
I still think that's impressive. Why don't you share them sometime?
No,
Natsuki averts her eyes.
you wouldn't like them.
I'm not very confident writer yet.
I understand how Natsuki feels. Sharing that level of writing takes more than just confidence. The truest form of writing is writing to oneself. You must be willing to open up to your readers, exposing your vulnerabilities and showing them the deepest reaches of your heart. I don't have anything to say. Do you have any writing experience too, Yuri? Maybe if you share some of your work, you could set an example to help Natsuki feel comfortable enough to share hers. I guess that's the same for you.
I guess that's the same for Yuri. We all sit in silence for a moment.
Hey, I just got an idea. How about this? Huh?
Natsuki and Yuri look quizzically at Monica.
Let's all go home and write a poem of our own. The next time we meet, we'll all share them with each other. That way everyone is even. I mean, I thought it was a good idea. Well, I think you're right, Monica. I think we should start finding activities for all of us to participate in together. I did decide to take on the responsibility of vice president after all. For some reason, I feel like there should be someone else here. I need to do my best to nurture the club as well as its members. We're part of the Not Flat Club.
Wait, what did it say? Besides, I have a new member. It seems a good step for us to take.
Do you agree as well, Ferendo?
Hold on, there's still one problem.
What's that?
Now that we reached the most important topic, I bluntly come forth with what's been on my mind the entire time. I never said I would join this club. Monica may have convinced me to stop by, but I never made any decision. Hey, fool. My throat. I still have other clubs to look at, and, looks down, embarrassed. I lose my train of thought. All three girls stare back at me with dejected eyes.
But, I'm sorry, I thought, God damn it! Don't look at me! Don't look!
The girls exchange glances before Monica turns back to me.
I guess I need to tell you the truth, Ferendo. The thing is, we're all really desperate right now. We need a guy here to fit the quota, so... We don't have enough members yet to form an official club. We need 4. And I've been trying really, really hard to find new members. And if we don't find one more before the festival, we're gonna get fucked! And I'm defenseless against these...
And I'm defenseless against these girls. How am I supposed to make a clear-headed decision when it's like this? I'd feel terrible for letting everyone down in the situation. And besides, the club itself seems pretty relaxed. So if writing poems is the price I need to pay in order to spend every day with these beautiful 2 girls... Right. Okay, I've decided then. I'll join the literature club. Psych. One by one, the girls' eyes light up.
Oh my goodness, really? Do you really mean that, Ferendo?
Yes. It could be fun, right?
You really did scare me for a moment. I mean, if you really just left after all this, I'd be super pissed. Ferendo, I'm so happy. We can become an official club now. Thank you so much for this. You're really amazing.
I'm gonna be a phantom member, so you won't see me at all.
I'll do everything I can to give you a great time, okay? Wink, wink.
Thanks, I guess.
Okay, everyone. I think that with that, we can officially end today's meeting on a good note. Everyone remember tonight's assignment. Write a poem to bring to the next meeting so we can all share.
Monica looks over at me once more.
Ferendo, I look forward to seeing how you express yourself.
Yeah. Can I really impress the class star Monica with all my mediocre writing skills? Mediocre? I already feel the anxiety welling up inside me. Meanwhile, the girls continue to chit-chat as Yuri cleans up the tea set. Guess I'll be on my way then.
Okay, I'll see you tomorrow then. I can't wait.
Bye, Monica. With that, I depart the club room and make my way home, alone. The whole way, my mind wanders back and forth between 3 girls. Natsuki, purple hair, bow in their hair. Will I really be happy spending every day after school in a literature club? Perhaps I'll have the chance to grow closer to one of these girls. If not, none of these girls. Alright, I just need to make the most of my circumstances and I'm sure good fortune will find me. I guess that starts with writing a poem tonight. Oh my god. I unlocked a special poem. Yes. Things I like about Papa. Is Papa John's? I like when Papa John's comes home early. I like when Papa John's cooks me dinner. I like when Papa John's gives me an allowance. I like when Papa John spends time with me. I like when Papa Murphy's ask me about my friends. I like when Papa Murphy's ask me about anything. Lunch money before sundown. Cooks. Privacy. In the house. Side voice. Stuff alone. Accidentally drops coins on the couch when Papa's too tired to notice me. I like when Papa's too tired for anything. I like when Papa's too tired for anything. Better ingredients, better poems. Papa John's. Save. Save. No, my data. Okay. Shit. Who am I gonna go for? Suicide. Extreme. Chocolate. Candy. Boop. Melancholy. Aura. Twirl. Jumpy. Whistle. Nightgown. Valentine. Determination. Disown. Crimson. Giggle. Cheeks. Atone. Climax. Depression. Oh my god.
Hi again, Ferrendo. Glad to see you didn't run away on us. Ha 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 ha.
Nah, don't worry. I don't even have a character model, so I can't even do it. This might be a little strange for me, but I at least keep my word. Well, I'm back at the literature club. I was the last to come in, so everyone is already hanging out.
Thanks for keeping your promise, Ferrendo.
Yuri, your voice didn't load in for a second.
I hope this isn't too overwhelming of a commitment for you.
Wait a minute. Oh, it's doing the thing. The screen is slightly tilting and zooming in. Let's see how long this goes for.
Making you dive headfirst into literature when you're not accustomed to it. Oh, come on, like you deserves any slack. You already had to be dragged here by Monica. Is everyone else feeling dizzy? I don't know if you plan to just come here and hang out or what, but if you don't take us seriously, then you won't see the end of it. Natsuki, you have a big mouth for someone who keeps her manga collection in the club room. I can't read the rest of that. You have a big mouth for such a tiny little package, you know. By the way, I'm kind of shorter than everyone and I'm kind of shrunk a little bit. I think the ratio's off.
Natsuki finds herself stuck between saying Monica and manga.
Manga is literature.
Swiftly defeated, Natsuki paused back into her seat, dead.
I'm sorry, Ferrendo. We'll make sure to put your comfort first, okay?
Yuri shoots Natsuki with a disappointed glance.
Anyway, now that you're in the club and all, perhaps you might have an interest in picking up a book to read?
Well, can't really say no either way. Like you said, I'm in this club now. So it only feels right for me to do something like that, if you ask.
Wait, I didn't mean it like that. Ooh, if you don't really want to, then forget I said anything, I guess.
No, it's not that, Yuri. It is everything else. I want to be a part of this club. So even if I don't read often, I'd be happy to pick up a book if you wanted me to.
Are you sure? I just felt like, well, as vice president and all, that should help you get started with something you might like.
Yuri reaches into her bag and pulls out a book.
I didn't want you to feel left out. so I picked out a book that I thought she might enjoy. It's Sun Tzu's The Art of War. It's a short read, so it should keep your attention even if you don't usually read. And we could, discuss it if you wanted to.
No! How is this girl accidentally being so cute? She even picked out a book she thinks I'll like, despite me not reading much. Yuri, thank you. I'll definitely not read this. I enthusiastically take the book.
Phew. Well, you can read it at your own pace. I look forward to hearing what you think.
And we're back. Now that everyone's settled in, I expect Monica to kick off some scheduled activities for the club, but that doesn't seem to be the case. Yuri's face is already buried in a book. Like, physically buried, and she's like an ostrich in the pages. I can't help but notice her intense expression, like she's waiting for this chance. Meanwhile, Natsuki's rummaging around in the closet. Come out of there. I hear Natsuki's utter and exasperated sigh from within the closet. She seems to be annoyed by something. I approach her in case she needs a hand. You looking for something in there?
Fucking Monica. She never puts my stuff back in the right spot. What's the point of keeping your collection organized if someone else is just gonna mess it up?
Natsuki slides a bunch of stacked books across the shelf. Manga. You read
manga, right?
Sometimes. Manga is one of those things where you can't admit you're really into until you figure out the other person stands. How did you know anyway?
I heard you bring it up at some point. Besides, kind of written on your face.
What's that supposed to mean? We've done this before. I see. There's a lone volume of manga amidst a stack of various books on the side of one of the shelves. Curious, I pull out of the stack.
There it is.
Natsuki snatches it out of my hand. Then she turns into a box of manga, folds down into herself, and slips the volume right into the middle of the rest.
Oh, much better. Seeing a box with one missing book is probably the most irritating sight in the world.
That's a lie. There's other irritating things that I know of. I know that feel. I get a closer look at the box she's admiring. Parfarty Girls. It's a series I've never heard of in my life. That probably means it's either way out of my demographic or it's simply terrible.
If you're gonna judge, you could do it with the glass on that door.
There's no glass on that door. She points to the classroom door. Hey, I wasn't judging or anything. I didn't even say anything.
It was the tone of your voice. But I'll tell you one thing, Ferendo. Consider this a lesson. Don't judge a book. In fact,
Natsuki pulls out the first volume of Parfarty Girls from the box.
I want to show you exactly why.
She shoves the book right into my hands. I stare at the cover. It features 4 girls in colorful attire striking animated feminine poses. It's exceedingly moe.
Don't just stand there. Ooh-ah.
Natsuki grabs my arm and pulls me out of the closet. She then takes a seat against the wall beneath the windowsills. She pats on the ground next to her, signaling me to sit there. When chairs be more comfortable, I take my seat.
Chairs wouldn't work. We can't read at the same time like that.
How is that?
I think it's easier to be closer like this. Don't just say that. You'll just make me feel weird about it.
I think I said the wrong voice. Natsuki crosses her arms and scooches an inch away from me. Sorry. I didn't actually expect to be sitting this close to her either. Not that I can say it's a particularly bad thing. I open the book. It's empty. It's only a few seconds before Natsuki once again inches closer, reclaiming the additional space while she hopes I won't notice. I can feel her peering over my shoulder, much more eager to begin reading than I am.
Wow, how long has it been since I read the beginning?
You don't go back and flip through the older volumes every now and then?
Not really. Maybe sometimes after I've already finished the series. Hey, are you paying attention?
I am, but there's nothing happened yet, so I can't talk all at the same time. It looks like it's about a bunch of friends in high school. Typical slice of life affair. I kinda grew out of these since it's rare for the writing to be entertaining enough to make up for the lack of plot.
Hi. Are you sure this
is boring for you?
It's not.
Even though you're just watching me read?
Well, I'm fine with that.
If you say so. I guess it's just fun sharing something with someone else. I guess it's fun sharing something you like with someone else. I always get excited when I convince any of my friends to pick up a series I enjoy. You know what I mean? Right? Friendless? You don't?
That's not, well, I wouldn't really know.
What do you mean? Don't you share your manga with your friends? Oh, wait, I'm sorry. You don't have any manga right now.
Could you not rub it in? Jeez.
Oh, sorry. Like I could ever get my friends to read this.
Like I get my friends to read this. They just think manga's for kids. I can't even bring it up without being like, I just haven't grown out of that yet. And then when they say that, I take out my manga of domestic girlfriend, and then I tell them, what do you think about that shit? Makes me want to punch him in the face.
I know those kinds of people. Honestly, it takes a lot of effort to find those who don't judge, much less friends who are also into it. I'm already kind of a loser, so I guess I gravitate towards the other losers over time, but it's probably harder for someone like you.
Yeah, that's pretty accurate.
Wait, which part?
I mean, like, I feel like I can't even keep it in my own room. It's small. My dad would beat the shit out of me if he found this.
Okay.
At least it's safe here in the club room. Except Monica's being kind of a jerk about it. I hate that girl. Oh, I just can't win, can I? Well, it paid off in the end, didn't it?
I mean, here I am, reading it.
Well, it's not like that solves any of my problems.
Maybe. But at least you're enjoying yourself, right?
Fuck. So?
Uh-huh.
Jeez, that's enough. Are you gonna keep reading or what?
Yeah. I flipped the page. To black. Time passes. Natsuki is strangely quiet now. I glance over at her. She's asleep. I'm gonna prank the fuck out of her. Hey, Natsuki.
Yeah?
Suddenly, Natsuki collapses straight into me. Hey. Natsuki, quit looking like a bowling ball and take that black off your eyes.
Oh, jeez. Natsuki, are you okay? Ugh. He saw me with the black and white. He saw me with those black holes in my eyes. I'm so embarrassed. Here.
Monica reaches into her bag and pulls out some kind of protein bar. She throws it in Natsuki's direction, right in her face. Natsuki's eyes suddenly light up again. She snatches the bar from the floor and immediately tears off the wrapper.
I told you not to give...
She doesn't even finish her sentence before stuffing it into her mouth.
Don't worry, friendo. She's fine. Trust me, she's totally fine. It just happens every now and then.
That's why I always
keep a snack on my back for her. Anyway, what do we share poems now?
God damn, dude. I forgot how much longer is this game? I wonder. Let me see, because I feel like I can remember how much I did before. Because my throat is killing me hard right now. Okay. Okay, I don't think I have that much left. I could probably finish this tomorrow. It's like what? 24, 16, like 2 hours left in the game. I don't know. Should I keep going or should I hold off and do this tomorrow and like finish it tomorrow? I don't know. Because my god, my throat is killing me from doing the girl voice. Yeah. I'll finish this tomorrow. Hopefully by the time tomorrow comes around, I can also do like the plus content. So let me just see real quick. Say it's good. So let's do this. Oh yeah, I have pictures. Huh. I should look at this stuff. I feel like it'd be good reference material. Where's the other picture? There's something that's missing here. Something that's missing in these PNGs or these CGs that should be here. Side stories. Ugh. That's a lot of side stories. Do I want... Maybe tomorrow I can do some of the side stories. I don't know. Or I can do one real quick. What do you think? Should we do one side story real quick? Just to have some fun here, since this is the plus version. I never really got to see any of it. I could still go on for like a little bit. I'll just drink some hot water or something. One more? Okay. Let's do trust. Wow. This is so awesome. Soccer tryouts. Because this is supposed to be like beaten up path from the main game, right? Okay, everyone. The literature club is starting. Let's all have a seat and take attendance, okay? I miss debate club. I miss putting everyone in their place. Who knew it'd be so difficult to start a new club? I feel worse with every day that passes without anyone coming in. I'm really starting to lose confidence. Monica's the only member of the literature club. In the days that have passed, all of her efforts to recruit new members have been fruitless. Am I going about this wrong? Monica glances at one of her flyers. The headline is, "Do you like literature?" That's a stupid headline. Maybe no one is into literature enough to pick it over their other club interests. I can't just rely on people liking literature. I need to sell them on the vision. A vision. But what kind of vision? Marvel. Monica rests her head on her desk, deep in thought. But before she realizes it, the recent nights of staying up too late start to catch up to her. It's so quiet and the noise of the air conditioner is soothing. Just like a loud ass fucking air conditioner. Hello? Oh my god. You're back. Suddenly a voice causes Monica to snap awake. Oh my gosh, I'm so sorry, I never do this. Hey, is this the napping club? Boo! No, this is... Monica pauses, suddenly embarrassed to admit that this is, in fact, the literature club. This is the literature club. Yeah, I thought I got it wrong for a sec. I'm super sorry, it was like so unprofessional of me to do that. Don't apologize, I do that all the time. Oh, shit. Did I miss the club meeting? Where is everybody? Well, about that. This is everybody. Really? Just you? But we're getting more members. I'm working really hard on it. Hold on a second. It was just you. That means I get to be vice president. No. God, no. Wait, vice president? What are your qualifications? I know the word vice. Well, I'm better at napping than you. Maybe I should be president. Now you're just making fun of me. You should be ashamed if something happened to you. Oh, I'm sorry. What was your name? Sayori. Okay, Sayori. I've been trying really, really hard on this club. I know you caught me at a weird time, but it's really disheartening not to be taken seriously, you know? I care so much about this. I just have to find other people who do too. Oh no! I'm so sorry. I do care, I promise. I have a hard time being serious, that's all. I didn't mean for it to hurt you. And I was joking about the vice president thing too. I'd make a terrible vice president. Well, I mean, I'm sure that... Monica tries to say something reassuring, but it's difficult when she still doesn't know much about Sayori. I'm sorry that this isn't like a real club yet. Would you still be interested in joining after I found a few more members at least? No. I want to join now. Really? Yeah, it sounds like a lot of fun. Besides, I can tell how hard you've been working. You're doing something amazing and you should be proud of it, you know? I just realized this is gonna be all girl voices because it's just like side stories that I'm like the main character's not a part of. It's okay. I can push on.
So let me help you turn something stressful into something fun. If nothing else, I'm good at that, so... Honestly, how could I possibly say to know that? Oh wait, I know how. No. That's really sweet of you, Sayori. Oh, I'm Monica, by the way. Monica. That's such a cool name. It's like the least Japanese name. It's like it's the least Japanese name here. Oh, no, you're just trying to cheer me up. But you're smiling. I see you smiling. But I didn't say it didn't work. Gosh. Monica glanced at the flyer.
Monica glanced at the flyer on her desk and realized that her name is already written on it.
So what do we do first? Well, we go home. It's getting pretty late, isn't it?
No, wow, I knew it.
We can go home and try to come up with some new ideas to recruit club members. I can do that. Cool. And I think I need to put some more thoughts into my vision for the club. You know, like a mission. My mission is to make everyone happy. Uh-huh. It's lame. Yeah, something like that. I need to think about it. Hey, do you like hugs? Actually, I'm a very claustrophobic person, so really you shouldn't. I guess so.
Sayori suddenly pulls Monica into a friendly hug, then let's go.
Some people can just really use a hug sometimes. Besides,
Sayori whispers loudly.
Hug energy is what keeps me at my best. Huh? Hug energy?
Monica laughs. Although Sayori isn't very different from her, Monica feels her spirits lifted. Maybe it's just because she finally found another club member. But...
well, I'm looking forward to tomorrow then. It'll be fun. Yeah, I'm excited. I think I'm gonna think really hard tonight on how to get more people. Yeah, me too.
God damn it. A day passes and time comes for the literature club, Monica and Sayori, to reconvene. As president, Monica ensures that she's the first to arrive at the club room, but she finds herself waiting longer than expected for Sayori.
It's been 10 minutes already. She's fucking late. I knew it. She's dead. Maybe Sayori changed her mind about joining. No, that can't be. She was so excited yesterday. But I'm getting kind of worried.
Suddenly, Sayori comes bounding through the door. In her hand, she's holding a sheet of paper.
Sorry I'm late, I'm here. It's okay, welcome back. And...
Sayori spins over to Monica and deposits the sheet into Monica's desk.
It's my resignation. Oh, what's this?
God, no. Take my hand, take me forward, take me to your dreamland. Caution me to watch my steps so I can't look back at my footprints. Climb the stairs ahead of me while I look up to you. The more I look forward, the more I look up, the more I can lend to you. If you can trust me to follow your pace, I'll trust you to set it. Trust me to lend you a smile, I'll trust you to return it. Take my hand, take me forward, take me to dreamland.
Hey, this is really good. You wrote this, Sayori? No! ChatGPT did! Of course. Wait, no, that's the wrong side of the paper. Huh? I wasn't ready to share that yet, I'm so embarrassed.
Monica flips over the paper written on the other side as a list of ideas for recruiting the new members.
Oh, so this is what you meant to show me. But I'm curious now. Do you write poetry often? I do, but I'm sure I'm not anywhere near as good as it as you are. Oh, really? I'm actually terrible at writing poetry. I've never written anything I was happy with. Like, I always read it again a few weeks after I write it, and I'm like, God, this shit sucks. Why this is so stupid, I don't know. It's like the dramatic version of me doesn't agree with the person I want myself to be, or something like that. Just a typical girl thing, you know? Oh, you should have more confidence in yourself. Like me. You're the literature club president. No, I guess you're not wrong there. I need to, like, set a good example or whatever. You know, like, you can envision the club, like, doing something like that. Doing what? Writing! You know, sharing poems we write, stuff like that. Oh yeah! I would love that. Such a good way to learn about other people, you know. It's like, there's so many emotions that we can't express to other people usually. But you can when it's in a poem, right? Yeah. I think that's helped me form a more cohesive vision for the club. I'm so glad you showed me. Well, even though it was by accident. Me too. I felt embarrassed at first, but now it feels kind of good that someone else read it. I'll try to show you more of them in the future. I love that. Oh jeez, I'm getting distracted. Do you want to go over to this recruitment brainstorm together? My brain stormed so hard. It was like a brain hurricane. God, you suck at puns. My brain's a natural disaster. Ha! Sayori, that's terrible. You suck at jokes. Anyways, take a look at the list. Make cupcakes. I was hungry. But that's a good idea. Is it? Uh-huh. Sure. Let me think about this. I mean, when would you have the chance to give people cupcakes? Every day! You know, like when they come into the club. What if we said we had free cupcakes on the flyers? That's the kind. That would attract a lot of weird people. I'm like kind of worried that you'd bring in the wrong kinds of people, you know. Yup. Wrong kinds? People would just come for the cupcakes and then leave. Aw, nobody would do that. That'd be mean. But you know, I want to find people who are really into literature. Even if they don't know it yet. Let's see, next thing on the list. Hunt for people reading books. So, we're gonna kill people who read books. I don't think I get it. Like going around school and finding people who are reading books, you know? Like in the morning or during lunch. And we tell them to check out the literature club. Well, the problem with that is like stalking. Wouldn't most people reading books just be doing it for an assignment or something? How do we know if they're just reading for fun? Oh, well, we could ask them. But then we bother people who are trying to do schoolwork. I didn't think about that part. I'm sorry. I don't apologize. Coming up with a lot more than I can.
Oh my god.
Oh, your next idea is to hand out flyers rather than just put them up on the wall. I'll definitely start doing that. I'm useful. I never said you weren't, but if I did say something, I just need to think, what would we tell people when handing them out? I just don't want to be like, join the literature club. We should threaten them. Let's figure out how we can better engage people. Join the literature club, or you die. What if you tell them about the club activities and stuff? What club activities? Yeah, I guess it's supposed to be my job to come up with that, right? A vision for the club. Okay, so you pretend you're a normal person for a second. Wait, I didn't mean like that. I mean, pretend you're not actually stupid. You know, like a random passerby who's getting a flyer. How would you react to the idea of the literature club? I'd say, sir, I'm not interested in your flyers or your phone plans, or I don't want to talk about Jesus Christ, so please leave me alone. I also don't really care about saving the children for $1. Just please, I'm trying to leave and go do shopping. Probably like, literature's stupid. I'm joining the anime club. Ooh woo. What the heck? Sorry, just thinking of a friend of mine.
It's me. I'm the friend.
Okay, what if I said that? Like, do group reading and discuss it together? I'd probably not do that. That's you, Sayori. Yeah, but that doesn't really sound fun to most people anyway. We need to really catch their interest, you know? This sucks. Why is this so hard? Monica, don't be sad. What do you like about literature, Sayori? Me? Nothing. Well, kind of what I said about the poem earlier. I think it gives you the chance to express yourself. Like, express yourself in a way that you can't normally do when you're...
Oh my god.
When you're just doing your normal day and talking to your friends. I mean, we have so many thoughts and feelings that we just don't get to share, you know? It's like... intimate. Yeah. How do we get that across to people? We gotta be very intimate with them. We can be like, express it yourself. Be intimate with us.
Yes. That is what I like to see.
Okay, that's kind of... I'm just kidding. Or am I? Oh my gosh. What is it? I forgot all of my things in the classroom. Must have gotten too excited and rushed here. Silly me. Oh, I'm so stupid. Rushed, but we weren't. Oh, never mind. Did you want to get your stuff then? I'll forget if I don't do it now. Oh, well, I'll wait for you then. Okay, it'll only take a second.
Sayori dashed out of the classroom, leaving Monica momentarily alone. Monica sighs and starts jotting her thoughts on a sheet of paper.
Express yourself. Be who you want to be. Make new friends. Discover a new you. Discover your heart. No. Discovery Channel. Write your heart out. No. Stab your heart out. No. Yes, right into your heart. Right the way into your heart. Stab yourself in your heart and write. Join the literature club. Right the way into your heart. Wow, that's lame. Monica! Startled me. Sorry. But something important. On my way to the classroom, there was a girl reading a book. She was reading this book called Pucking Around. We should really investigate that. Reading a book? Let's hurry and recruit her. Wait, are you sure she's not doing homework? I could tell she was really into it. Well, I guess we could take a look.
Monica grabs one of her flyers and stands up from her desk. Then the two depart from the classroom, with Sayori leading the way.
This way! You don't have to run.
Sayori leads Monica over to a particular classroom, then lowers her voice to a whisper.
See, in here.
Monica peers through the window. Sure enough, there's a girl sitting alone, intently reading a book.
I feel like a creep doing this. Should go inside and talk to her. Me? You're the president and I would probably scare her away. Okay, fine, I'll do it.
Monica takes a deep breath and timidly enters the classroom.
That was fast. Oh my gosh, I'm so embarrassed. Do you think she likes me? Oh my god. Why, what happened? Well, I entered the classroom and she didn't even look up from her book. She kind of just left the flyer on her desk and walked out. I kind of just did that. Oh, it's kind of cute. But I'm sure she'll see it and want to join the club. I hope so. Shall we head back now?
The two head back to the classroom, and Sayori feeling rather accomplished, and Monica still feeling a bit embarrassed by the encounter. Upon returning, Monica and Sayori resume the strategy meeting. They discuss various different kinds of recruitment tactics, from professional to silly. After going through Sayori's list and Monica coming up with ideas of her own, the two end up in a better spot than where they began.
Well, I would say that was pretty productive, wasn't it? Yeah, I think we're starting to make progress. I can't wait to get some new members. Hey, what's this?
Sayori peers at the sheet of paper Monica was jotting on earlier.
Oh, don't mind that. It's stupid. I was just thinking to myself, join the literature club, right the way into your heart. That's stupid. That's so cute. I thought it was a little overdramatic, but...
Sayori pauses and thinks for a moment.
You know, I don't think you give yourself enough credit. What do you mean? Like, I don't know. I feel like I could tell from talking to you today. Seems like you're always afraid of doing something wrong. Yeah, but would you call yourself a perfectionist? Yes. Yeah. Yeah, I definitely am. I mean, I always have an idea in my head of how I want things to go. I have severe OCD, and it's really pissing me off that your bow is like to the side of your hair right now, so can you guys like straighten that? It's like I can't accept anything less than that. But I think in the end it helps me try my hardest at everything, so I don't think it's that bad. Like with this club, we have such an opportunity to make it into exactly how we envision it. But it feels like we only have one shot at it. One shot, one opportunity. Would you capture it, or let it slip? So I'm just really afraid of it deviating from the vision. What's the vision? It's a Marvel hero.
Monica pauses to think. Then she shakes her head to herself. She sighs.
I don't know. I just want everyone to.
Monica trails off. Smiling, Sayori taps her finger against a sheet of paper.
Right the way
into your heart.
I think what you're trying to do is to make the club that you need the most out of anyone. Well, you're the one who knows yourself best, of course, but I'm here to help you.
Monica returns Sayori's smile.
It's sort of amazing how kind you are. We're really gonna make the best club ever. We're gonna make literature great again.
Sayori nods and the two remain silent for a moment, lost in thought. The only sound is the steady whisper of the air conditioner. And the only movement is the afternoon sunlight trickling its way in and out of the moving clouds. Sayori breaks the moment with a big yawn.
Time to go home? You tell me, you're the president. Huh. Okay, smartass. In that case, today's meeting is officially over. I look forward to tomorrow. Me too.
Sayori beams and grabs her things.
You can go on ahead. I need a few minutes still. Oh, I can wait. That's alright, I just want some alone time. In that case,
Sayori waves enthusiastically at Monica.
Good luck.
Monica smiles and waves in return as Sayori spins her way out of the club room. All alone, she sighs to herself and takes a minute to zone out. She wasn't prepared for the self-reflection encouraged by Sayori, but she decides it was something that probably needed right about now.
The club that I need most. I don't get it. I just wanted to start a club with more passion. Something that could use to help lead people to happiness. Literature is the key to that, because it's the window to the real person inside of us. Underneath the person who's forced to always smile and blend in, the person who's forced to be perfect.
Monica suddenly notices a folder on the floor by her desk.
Did Sayori leave this behind? I hope this doesn't have homework in it. Worried Monica
Opens the folder to check. I can't read anymore. I'm almost there.
Poems.
It's a folder of poems. Becoming the flower. A feeling of joy is a flower plucked from the ground. The color of the scent, it's so pretty in my hair. Every day I pluck some flowers as they grew just for me. A lifetime piece of nourishment yanked away in an instant. All for me, all for joy. I need more. I need more joy. I need more happy. Fuck every day. Fuck. So pretty in my hair. Fuck. You're going to die, and you too. Beneath my feet, a flower stands alone. It beckons to me. I twist the stem, freeing it from my swinging roots, caressing the final joyous moments between my fingers. But to what ends? I look in every direction in the field I stand in. Oh my god. The prosperous field is a barren wasteland. The fruits of my labor, the courage. It does not say. It'd be funnier if it said that. And that is why I've decided I must become the flower. You're going to die, and you too.
What the? Wait, Sayori.
Okay, thank God. What? I see. Jesus Christ. What is this? Look at all these wallpaper. Oh, this is like the old one, right? And these are like the new ones. That's kind of cool. Okay, my voice is dead. I need like a drink. It's been like what, 2.5 hours of me like doing all these voices. I guess I could probably finish this tomorrow. This is fun. I think hopefully I'll be able to finish the game tomorrow, and then we can move on to the next game on Thursday. I don't know what I'm gonna play yet. I'll probably just move on to horror games. So maybe we'll play Alien Isolation. That'd be kind of fun. Corpse Party is a choice. I don't know. I need to look at some horror games because that's what I want to do. Jeez. I don't know. I'll figure it out. We can probably discuss it on Wednesday during the art stream and everything. Good night. All right. I'll talk to you later. See ya.